Peace, I'm Kamal Imani, aka Kamal Supreme, for Bless the Mic TV, Bless the Mic Cyphers. We in Paterson, New Jersey, Broadway, outside of the Mosque, but they also call it the African Cultural Center, where they're doing Up the Mic tonight. My people Saadique and my people Malik are doing Up the Mic. So we're gonna go inside and see what's going down, all right? All right, peace. This is my man Saadique right here. You got a moment, Saadique?
Sure, bro.
Peace, Saadique. What's going on, man?
Bless to everyone out there in the world.
All right, so what's going on tonight, man?
Oh, man, Up the Mic about to go down. We've been doing this for a very long time. I'm so excited. We took a whole year off. So we're about to do big things. Big things. So if you want to see a good show, a positive, you want to see positive hip-hop, you want to see positive poetry, this is the spot, 245 Broadway, Paterson, New Jersey. You don't have to worry about no negative. You don't have to worry about your pocketbook intake. Number love down here.
Alright, that's what's up, man.
His daughters, I watched them when they was babies, and through this community right here, and they blossom, they're doing good in school. And she said she's gonna come down here and bless the mic. So let's give it up to my little sister, Sabriya Thomas. Turn that sound up, brother, come on. Woo!
I want to say a poem by an unknown artist, not a normal poem. Ladies and jelly spoons, I come before you to stand behind you and tell you something I know nothing about. This Tuesday, the day after Wednesday, it'll be a ladies' meeting for men only. Bring your best clothes if you haven't any, and if you can come, please stay at home. Admission is free, so you can pay at the door, and we'll give you a seat so you can sit on the floor. I'm a young millionaire, old girl over here, diamonds in my ear, and I'm known everywhere. I rock the cherry Prada, nice for school, so just call me a scholar. My iPod the color green, I'm getting dollars. Everywhere I go, my entourage follows. I'm the chick I am, so don't you copy. Doing it big, pictures taken by paparazzi. So famous, go tell Papa to stop me. Brown skin brunette, I'm also fussy. My swing is the best, so many mock me. Look, don't touch, I'm not your property. So autographs you can get possibly. I'm always on point, obviously. I put my mind to it, ain't no stopping me. All the haters wish they could rock like me. You know me, it's OG, I've been in my bread. The color of Moby, you heard what I said. Hollywood cuz, you know where the stars be. Center of attention in the party. Surf's up, my flow is gnarly. I might be with Brenda, or chilling with Charlene. Eating TV dinners, oh girl, it's so lean. It's your word player, cause mine is so mean. I am concrete, you will need a drill team. Strength on my fingers, you see, I feel green. Presence being felt when I step on these scenes. CNC soda, my favorite is green. Express in the crib like Moesha's Hakeem. It's surely been a timber for that song with the dream.
Then I told you? Huh? Give it up to my little sister Sabriya Thomas. Come on. I thought she got more, but she gonna say something a little later. That's talent there. She been doing that for the longest. She getting better and better. I'm so proud of her. Give her one more hand, y'all. Come on. Woo! I'm talking about my little soldier right there. I know you got some nose laid out, brother. So let's give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davidson.
This right here is called Lucifer's Deception. It says, silence is gripping. Now her life is full of long night stripping. Now she could have been a philanthropist. I try to make ends, God's my witness. In this world for survival, forget about the fittest. Life on the line, all over mine. Her kiss so infamous in architectural design. Dead now, but feeling a living divine. Hanging from melodic notes, musical suicide. Future's getting brighter, but I'm swatting all the flies. So my words are lethal weapon, a form of pesticides. I don't sleep, I rest and I dream awake. I'm here for my own funeral in the eyes of others. I'm just Joseph in the midst of his brothers. Black on black crime, why do we kill one another? On this hand I dealt with is my lover. My benediction, maybe my spiritual acquisition. Making the deals, here's my proposition. Demons surround me, serpents look down on me. Closer to the ground than I think. This drink they served up is a little coarse. I guess it took Lucifer's mind getting to throw me off course. So now I stand only be knocked off my high horse. And a deviant cult had the treasures in my mind, I couldn't open up my own vault. All these pure amenities are getting deceived by these grown thoughts. I'm in a class of my own while the answer's already shown. So proceed to have these dark thoughts when alone. I'm the heat to the fire, the freeze to the cold. Wonder if heaven was a ghetto, and if the puppets pull strings like Chappelle. Hell is what a waste, it says in a fine print, but I'ma let my light glow like some shine tint. Looking at my future like it was yesterday, my past like it was tomorrow. Pour some liquor to deal with all the sorrow. So let sadness be something solely to achieve. Hop at Advil to feel relieved. But what does the world mean anymore? You're a memoir, a fiction. You're not in my category. I'm realism, post-impressionism, a word with aneurysm, speaking like apocalyptic literature. I have truth in my words and I mean what I say. Life is dying and cold shoulders create a disarray. Father lies, I wasn't meant to climb. Only curious meant for survival. Spiritual death in the midst of revival. Cold words, whisper silence among the vigilance. Ask for a plea, only one to give a testament. Creativity corrupts the simplistic cliche whores. Money suppresses stature, so we're on the ground as herbivores.
Give some sound, brother. Give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davison.
Just like ours. And they have the same shoes and same laces. And they have the same charms and same graces. And they have the same heads and same faces. But not in the very same places.
Pancake, I'll take the one on top. Who else wants a pancake fresh off the griddle? Terrible Teresa smiles and says, I'll take the one in the middle.
All right. Let's give it up to our little babies, y'all. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful seeing babies coming like that? They tag team. It's like they put that together in 1 minute. You see the talent that we have in our children? Come on, man.
Up the mic. Can you tell us what's going on with Up the Mic?
Yes, I'm an affiliate of Up the Mic, which is located in Paterson, New Jersey, far as our main place where it takes place. It's a function that allows rap artists, singers, spoken word artists, all to come together and have a platform for recording and performing together with doing their presenting their talent to the world, presenting their talent amongst each other, exercising in their talent amongst each other. Mm-hmm. And it's been going on now for about a good, I think 10 years or more. Yeah, but under the guise of Brother Saadique, he's the founder of this, along with Brother Kamal at one time under a different name, but anyway. And I'm an associate of Up the Mic and an affiliate of Up the Mic, and I go under the name The Warner.
So I shine and let my light reflect. So I shine and let my light reflect. So I shine and let my light reflect.
For me, it all started off when me and my boy, my brother-in-law, my wife used to go to the fish, to get some fish in Paterson on Broadway by the African Cultural Center in Lamar, 243 Broadway. To get some delicious fish from Imani and his wife, Zakia, and whoever else was working there, and bean pies, and things like that. And next door, my man Shadi had the barber shop. And just one day I went through and I looked upstairs, and stairs is like 30 steps. And the brother was sitting up there reading the Quran. And I met him, and that was Brother Saadique. And then I bumped into Brother Malik, who I had met like 25 years before that in Inglewood, New Jersey. But this was in Paterson. And one thing led to another, and Imani said, we need some community outreach, do some spoken word or something, and hey, it started Bless the Mic, Up the Mic, and now Bless the Mic and Up the Mic has formed Soulutions, and it's going to be the next big platform out here for independent artists and spoken word artists and conscious music. So conscious artists, y'all check us out.
This style is revolutionary art. 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 Peace. This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art. This style.
I came out in the snow. There's no reason to be depressed now, right?
I know.
How y'all doing?
What's up?
I drove all the way from Brooklyn, so.
Brooklyn.
Wow. So welcome to the Dirt Church, where every word bleeds for the children of Darfur, children of Newark, children of Baltimore, children of the Ninth Ward. My relationship with my God probably different than yours. So you can find me in the back, double fisting some fine spirits. You get it twisted, think I'm not coherent. Then watch me get up on the stage and rip it. I am the definition of debauchery. Still I find time to worship properly. Find time to align my soul with prophecy. So when it's all said and done, and y'all are viewing the body, I only ask that you speak over me honestly. They say the writer dies when he has nothing left to write. That means I'm closer to death every time I touch a mic, and I'm fine with that. I am reincarnated in the souls of every writer I have ever inspired. My ink, their pain. Even if I'm never acknowledged as one of the greatest writers of my age, consider this my eulogy, a definition of my worth, until they put me back in the only congregation that matters, the Dirt Church. So welcome to the Dirt Church, second service. CDs and DVDs are available for purchase. This is elevator music, meant to pacify your soul. From porches you used to play on to porches you now own. You were young, now you grown. Ain't got no time for ohms, peace and blessings, candles and incense. I don't know nothing about none of that BS. Well, they what you normally there's kids here, so I don't say the BS word. That's what I'm saying, but it rhymed. I'm from a city where even living is a challenge, because your life expectancy is lower than your car's miles per gallon. But I'm a hybrid, plugged directly into where God lives. I suggest you get yourself an outlet and plug in. I suggest you get yourself an outlet before the pressure builds. Pressure from your job, pressure from your kids, pressure from your bills. Because when the pressure builds, the pressure kills. My blood pressure is 180 over heaven's gates. If you watch long enough, you might see me levitate. My poetry is actually elevated to a place where you might not be able to relate. It gets less oohs and ahs, more crowds looking at me odd. But what exactly is the poet's job? Is it to write for the here and now or the hereafter? Is it to write for laughter and applause? Is it to write something to get you closer to your God? Or is it to write something that's going to impress your squad? We believe the latter here, so we pay close attention to what matters here. We pay close attention to the words that we put in the stratosphere. We have resolved to do whatever it takes, understanding that to cast light, you must write from a dark place. And it gets no darker than this. I'm a guilty man, but my pen's innocent, so in a sense, I'm a hypocrite. But what poet isn't? We would all love to be what we write every night. That's simply not realistic. Not as long as we are slaves to this flesh. Understanding that what the flesh wants, the flesh gets. This life is a baptism by fire, and I'm doused in gasoline with God holding the lighter. Unfortunately, poets don't get to blow up. We just get to show up, speak the sermon from the mountaintop like Jesus. Hoping that the promoter gathered the people like Peter. We try to save ourselves from ourselves. We animals somebody called Peter, underpaid like teachers, so we can't turn down the features. Even if we show up at the airport and there's no one there to greet us, show up at the venue, there's no one there to see us, because too many false prophets showed up before us, promised the people healing. All they gave was more torture, said it was holy water that was crack. It was just tack. In a genre where real don't always recognize real. You should ask 13 how he feel, knowing he got a message, but the people yelling recession. Poetry is not a profession, it's the pursuit of perfection. Whether live on stage or in studio session, we ask God for direction to try to spit something to give the people's minds an erection. And that's hard. Welcome to the Dirt Church, second service. CDs and DVDs are available for purchase.
This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art.
You know what I just vibe with this, isn't it? Just lift your eyes up. Let your rise up. See the signs of the times, and it's time to rise up. Rise up to death and hell, dwell among all God's people. When those we trusted and trusted have become completely corrupted and inherently evil. And when the feast that feeds you starves our fathers' children, and when stuffed corn and keto forms begin to get top billing, rise up when famine claims millions. When justice gives blind eyes to billions, if the murderer's anger is no longer feared, if his protection is gone and your enemies are near, if you see your seed spill over, and the mountains shake, break, and fall, and if the moon ever turns blood red and you can't see the sun at all, rise up, no matter if the prize is high in the sky or deep, deep in position. If our leaders are totally despised and always seem to rise through attrition or blatant nepotism, and if women and children have to exist in impossible conditions, and if you, Tory, have to die due to somebody else's decisions, rise up when innocent citizens perish for all our sins' sake. If the future seems bleak and your soul's at stake, rise up when it appears that any hope left may already be lost. And if the price is your son or your daughter's life, and you refuse to pay the cost, if you ever had to ask God why, and thunder roll, if you just once had to wonder, have we sold our souls? Rise up for the life of an unborn child, when the homeless are reviled and the masses are beguiled. Rise up when our doctrines dictate that we all deal in debt, when we stop giving more and we start caring less. If the best you can do has already been done, if the battle isn't won and the fighting just begun, if we don't see none and all we really need one, rise up. Rise up, y'all. Peace, poetry, and prismatic dreams. My name is Maximus Parthus.
This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art.
The tradition of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa, states that we were visited thousands of years ago by the Nomos, extraterrestrial beings that taught us of the star constellation Orion and the stars Sirius A and B. Now that's heavy. Now why is this even important to you? Because the Dogon believe that Sirius B is where your soul goes after you die. Now aren't you concerned with your afterlife? Or are you only concerned with the master's life, the preacher or the pastor's wife? See, the Dogons knew the rotation of these stars without a telescope or a satellite. It took the European until recently to create a telescope so he could see partially what these so-called savages could always see. Now that's heavy. How heavy? Heavier than Shirley from What's Happening, Ruben from American Idol, Big Pun and Rerun. Heavier than those chicks from 2 Tons of Fun. Now that's heavy. I don't mean to make light of this, but for what it's worth, Sirius is only 8.6 light years from Earth. The black man was vibrating on a high frequency, traveling on other planes with extraterrestrial beings, calculating the rotation of constellations, having conferences with interplanetary organizations. We were seeing to it that the universe was balanced. Now, we're slinging crack, doing step and fetch rap, and black on black violence. Now that's heavy. Glorifying text ghettos and projects, trapping our lovers with sex, breaking Egyptian, Quranic, biblical, and Quranic laws. Finding enemy shores on someone else's shores. On politics, economics, and education, we are you. Heavier than the land that you are now sitting in was once inhabited by Indians. Now that's heavy. See, in Africa, we got diamond mines and no diamonds. Bling, bling. In America, we got diamonds, yo, and no diamond mines. Bling, bling. Now that's heavy. Peace. Thank you.
This style is revolutionary art. This style is revolutionary art.
Action.
Peace, peace, peace. You are now watching Bless the Mic TV. We are here with the reggae star, emerging superstar. And his name is Great Griffiths. Peace, brethren. How you, bro?
Respect.
Respect.
Manners.
Respect. Thank you for letting us get this interview and check you out, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're welcome, brother. So I can tell you're a Jamaican. You're not a Jamaican, man. How long you been here for?
Just over 2 years.
All right. And what brings you to America, man?
Seeking opportunity. Better
All right.
life.
And it's here, right?
Things tougher than me I had.
All right. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
So what you working on with my man Jazzy Lamar and who else you working with up in here?
I did a song with Shaka Smart and Johnny C. That's a bomb.
All
It's
right.
called Nah Go Down There.
All right.
Down in the ghetto.
Yeah.
It's a really nice track.
All
It's
right.
relatable and it's has a message.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear that, bro.
Yeah, and I'm presently working on the track you hear me on. It's called Real Wide Web.
All right. All
So
right.
many spiders
Yes.
caught up in the Real Wide Web. That's what's going on.
And what do you mean by the spiders? They just the people?
The Real Wide Web is the internet.
Yeah.
So the spider would be the people.
Yeah.
Because they're just on the internet and doing silly stuff.
Right.
So they get caught up in the Real Wide Web.
True. All right. All right.
And they're spying on your business. So
That's true.
there are spiders.
That's
in
right.
Yes,
Everywhere.
yes.
And snakes.
Yeah.
So when's the album coming out, man?
I can't say it.
All
We're just putting in the groundwork and working.
All right, but look, man, we got to be out by the summer, man. When the sun's shining, man, the food's smelling good, we want your music to come through, man.
Yeah, that's true. We're putting in the work.
All right.
We're just doing the grind. We're
All
just
right.
grinding right now.
All right.
You have to do the work.
Okay, you
and
just go
everything
with the
come
flow.
after. Yeah.
Right.
Just the process.
Yes.
You can't go around.
You got that spirituality, man.
Give thanks to Jah, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, we ready to get a little sample, man. You want to come in, brethren?
Yes, I am.
Shaka Smart, yeah.
And the King Shaka Smart is in the house.
We got a king in the house,
Right.
brother.
Shaka Smart. Yeah, the King is here. Great Griffiths.
I'm gonna step out and get something to do right there. We got no. How we look over there? I need to step out, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna
We good.
this bless the mic. I'm the boogeyman, baby Raw. They're gonna spice it up for y'all. Straight from the yard. Live from Jersey.
Right.
Teaneck, that is.
Yeah, right, you know, we are big up Naked Studio, Shuffle Finger, all time, Namel, that's how we will come for work every time for years. Can you see? No.
Big up Earl.
And Prophet all of the crew, Veggie,
Firm.
Vern, we're not left now.
Nobody.
Can you see right, you know?
Yes.
These are 2000, what them say, 19? And we are go straight in.
Our
Each
team.
we are look back with our team. You see what I mean?
Not backwards,
Well,
only
all right.
forward.
Well, me I go pass it down, so me I go say, why?
Yeah.
Whoa, Lord of mercy, hey, where they are, and the crew them there. Yes, we are gonna lick it like a burning fire.
Yeah.
2019, you understand what I mean? Why? Hey,
Drop the instrumental.
drop the instrumental, make we just burn it down. Yes.
Go leave. You want to start it, King?
Yeah.
Start it.
Yeah.
Show them how we do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah. How could them take what is for we?
And ever,
And then them turn around and say then give it back to we. I no understand. I no understand. Oh no, baby, we no understand.
Take your time.
Hey,
so many spiders caught up in the World Wide Web. Hypocrite and backbiters caught up in the World Wide Web. Set up the matters of idlers caught up in the oh what a shame. So many spiders caught up in the World Wide Web. Never find where to keep idlers, and nobody you to pay top dollars, and nobody you to do whatever online disrespect and mama. papa. All in the name of entertainment. Some music platform, positive and give strength. Majority, I tell you, 95% don't care what they say when they mean. It's the when they speak, or they come with this drama. Your internet shows every day make trouble and Insta. Your negativity, my God, never have loose finger. Now every man get bored with a smartphone or a laptop computer. Active. Yes. Caught up in a the World Wide Web. Another, I shall riot music, no cause riot. From West Africa cannot keep quiet. Find me quiet, must sleep, no sir, but if not, me voice up me pitch like a yacht. Sound amplifier, lyrics are shock, I have footage wire. Flow like water in a pipe with a motor, with a fire. It a fire, but 10 horsepower. Let's not get corrupt, youth start get wise up. Rip and not rise up. When I make it get just tradition, me a follow.
Woo!
Yeah, that was like
World
nice.
Wide Web.
Yeah.
Don't be a spider. Caught up. All right, that's what's up.
I'm inviting y'all to the Bless the Mic magazine. I got the cell phone. I got my two pretty hosts over here. And my big brother, Kamal Supreme. I'm the boogeyman, Baby Rob. We besting the mic at Knoxstead Studio. We got buku artists, buku talent. We got buku
everything.
Everything. Okay.
My name is Soulutions, and I'm Serena Brown, all the way from London.
I'm Kamal Supreme. And I'm the boogeyman, Baby Rob, coming at you.
And you're watching Bless the Mic
Cyphers.
Revie.
Yes!
Yes.
Who's up next?
Who's up next? Who's going to bless the mic now?
Surprise me. We got P-Town.
I think we're going to put the
Neutral Rules, Time to Bruce.
Irvington, Paterson, Teaneck, London,
yeah.
Jamaica. Inglewood.
All right, out of Paterson, New Jersey.
That's right.
As I said, it's about upping the mic, taking it to another level.
That's right. Elevation.
There's room out here for many artists, from trap music to conscious music.
That's right.
To all types of inspiration, things that really elevates us as human beings and make us strive to be better, to strive for success, and to not let nothing get in our way. You gotta come with energy.
That's it.
You can't come
2019.
faking it, flaking it, or none of that. You gotta come with energy.
Quality, energy. That's right.
So with that being said, Aki, what you gonna do? Tell them, let them know where you reside. Tell them to know where you coming from. Tell them know. Just let them know.
All right, I'm gonna say just a little piece. It's a little bit of spoken word real quick, and then I'm gonna let him play the track, and I'll throw a few bars behind it. But this is some spoken word. Life is for real men, soldiers who are militant, civilized, respecting kids, not caught up in ignorance. You don't like that family man, you don't know how to be a man. You're boss without a bite, living only for talking trash. Temptation will come your way. That's each and every day. Ignorantly we still play. Like sinning's a good game, many will just die while others keep skating by. Stop this, you're living a lie, cause it's reality time. Sickening, we love sin. Sad when our life is spent. Is death what it takes to get it? Well, you got a purpose to live.
Wow, wow.
You heard that?
True words.
Y'all didn't hear that. I don't hear no claps.
No, where's the love?
Is there some music?
Yo,
let's drop that beat.
Yo,
I'm being patient.
Where the thunderclaps? This Knockhead Studio, Bless the Mic magazine. Y'all so silent. The cheat level is like, I'm here.
Let's get this energy pumping.
Yo, let's get this energy
Come
pumping.
on, let's get it.
Yo, take your time.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yes. Yo, Aki, let them know where you come from. Express yourself.
Alright.
Talk to the people. Clap! Thunderclap! Whoop, whoop. Never get
Alright, y'all, this is how we doing it.
Yeah.
Some wanting buckets of money. How they getting it, it ain't funny. They scheme and dream and despise being down like crash dummies. No finesse for success. It's survival of the best. They're putting the unity on pause. Just ignored by all the stress. Mixing the good with the bad. In the bad with the good. Keeping us divided, deformed, and prolonging what's needed to do. Making the men seem the same. The providers and maintainers. Putting crazies out front. Talking lobby like life's a game. Yes, it's critical indeed. If you haven't yet checked your time. Praying yourself out of pause when the strong are the ones survive. Check yourself, get respect while reflecting intellect. Let yourself be like a star, a little spark, let it shine correct. Know the Quran is deep. It's a book with spiritual teaching, stimulating my mind, giving me form with a purpose of being. Easy to count the wise and it is to count the ignorant. It's easy to count the wise and it is to count the ignorant. It's easy to count the wise and it is to count the ignorant. It's easy to count the wise and it is to count the ignorant. Prepare your mind and your heart while maneuvering through your chest. You have to stay seriously and stay practical under stress. So keep your eyes on your prize to see further than where you stand. And no depression reveal. Under the pressure, just ignore the ones who want to be seen and keep moving without a cause. So be ready.
Woo! Yo.
So be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready.
That's straight fire.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Yo, Aki, bless him with another verse.
Fire.
Yeah, Bless the Mic magazine, another edition. You know what I'm saying?
London in the town. London's here.
Know that the mind's for strength. Don't get bent by ignorance because it's all about sense, not a blindly influence. So think about being played fast, rewinded and outcast. You didn't use like some piece of trash. On pause and discarded, man. Now what is your purpose? Deformulating your words to teach, or the devil is moving thee. Your opponent don't even see it. Influencing, idolizing as an ism, some prophesy, but they actually analyze. Playing God as their knowledge rise. Come back down to earth with the love that can show the worth. Reflected to nurtures first. With this goodness I go to work. So I take my stand and demand with a plan, and it's not about fans, cause we all need a hand. Word is bond, keep it real. Acknowledge the wisdom, how you feel. Understanding is the deal. Exercise and start to build your mind.
Wow.
Your mind.
Your mind.
Yes.
Straight
Yes.
fire.
Another edition.
We gotta do what we need in this time that we have. Being concerned about those people who seem to not give a damn. Some maybe do, but then again, why would I speak this way? Don't grab that question, but the thought to bring about better days. You are willing, stop the illness, cause I know there's a God. The sun shines every day, submitting along with the stars. Being created from cream. Passion and hot scenes, intensity exposed. Well, you know what I mean. We all dressed in flesh, so seek your best and let your praise be to Allah and every word you caress and understand.
Understand. Listen to the message.
That is
Yo, neutral rules. Peace. Neutral rules. Time to bruise. Yo.
I just need y'all to know it ain't about being the best artist. It's about raising consciousness for those people who understand what it's seriously about.
Yes. Since the understanding understood, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for watching Bless the Mic TV. From what you're about, and then you can bless the mic with it.
Yes, you don't know, so yeah, I'm Step God and I'm coming from Brooklyn, you know, so where the earth is my bed, so I lie in it. Anywhere I go, it is what it is. But you know, like definitely, you know, coming from a street life, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit, you know, change for the better and do music, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here.
Good. Are we ready though? Are we really ready though?
The last act, I kind of like his vibe, so you know he brought a very positive message, and I just wanted to touch a acapella real quick, kind of give people a vibe.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the beat?
No beat, not ready.
No beat. Acapella. Straight acapella.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. My freedom is crying today. So much ghetto youth in a prison while my people gone astray. Freedom is crying today. Cause the predator seek black people as the weak and them prey. Why is it that We must fight against one another. Just because you're not in jail, your freedom has not been discovered. Babylon, yes, them build up this system to put black people at the bottom of existence. True, we know, so we put up a resistance. Lava, magma, burn them consistent. We up them down like a eagle from a distance. Ooh. Let them know we have ears, so we listening. Our freedom is crying today. So much ghetto youth in a prison, why are people gone astray? Ooh. Man.
Love.
Yeah, that's nice.
That touched my heart.
Nice.
Positive energy.
Nice. Hey,
you ready? Let's do it.
Come on, give me already.
Could I introduce you? Could I introduce you? Hey, let me tell you something. Yo, step guard up here. Y'all listen to the lyrics. Slow it down. Oh, I got your attention. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. I got y'all attention. Yo, Bless the Mic Magazine. Knockheads Production. Studios, whatever. Where's the thunderclaps? Yo, step guard. Listen to the lyrics, listen to him, and watch him. Step guard. The camera's right here. We want to see your face. Yes. Come on.
I got you, Step.
Take your time.
Yeah, man, you have to get tribute to the whole song still, guy. You gotta know the vibes. Yeah. Majesty. And we say, home, this a Tonya, boom, this a Tonya, boom, this a Tonya, boom. Said Jah, him not left my side, so we give thanks and praise in each and every way. Yeah, Jah, him not left our side, so we give thanks and praise and chant the songs every day. All the devil them a try and I, them can't stop. Yes, the fireman a blaze, we keep the fire burning night and day. Yeah, the devil a try creepy. Yes, you know him cannot sneak in. From the light, yes, it shine and the pussy them fit. So we sing Jah, him will guide and protect us. Yes, him not left us, so we just give thanks and praise for the Most High. Yeah, say Jah, him not left my side, so we give thanks and praise to each and every way. Jah, him not left our side, so we give thanks and praise. And chant the songs every day.
Let us know.
Yeah. Them bad mind, them try stop the shine and them can't stop the grind. We are hustle and move. Yes, them can't stop the vibe. Cause I move to the rhythm bassline set, yo. Bassline, bless the mic there, ya. Knock X Studio, yes we there, ya. Big up Shaka and all of them and them in the place and you know say we. Hey.
My people don't worry yourself. Worry is like rocking chairs.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Representing for Bless the Mic Magazine. Naked Studio. So bad. Like the vibes. Watch out. Whoa. Active.
Up.
Again, once more.
Greg Griffin.
For sure.
Talk to the people. Talk to them.
My people don't worry yourself. Worry is like rocking chair. Something to do but takes you nowhere. Endure, persevere. No matter what, don't worry yourself. Why worry when you can pray? Grateful for life when you see another day. Yeah. I know things tough, things might hard. Lose focus and don't pray to Jah. Don't lose focus, no. Oh, 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 oh. Life journey is a long road. You alone carry your load. But step with Jah, I say. Jah keep I strong, keep I strong. Oh, what a long road. You alone carry your load. But step with Jah, I say. Jah keep I strong, keep I strong. Been through fire and rain.
We got Shaka Small. Yeah, he come through.
Call up on Jah when you need a straight in. Time and time again. Remember God may say it's not an easy road. So don't forget perseverance. When you watch a shoot them more Shaka Small.
You're crying with my brother.
So when them I know.
John Norman. Shaka Small, what you got, brother? Bless the mic magazine. Sugarhill Studio. Yo. Hit him. I'm going to do my dance.
Hey.
Oh, my bad.
Jah is Jah. Yes, I love Jah. I love Jah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jah, for the life you are giving me. I never take it for granted. Oh Jah, you are the kings of kings, and the Lord of lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. So me say, what me tell them say? I said me love Jah, yes me love Jah. Love Jah, yes me love Jah. Love the Father, me love the Father for it. Give me the health and me give me power. So every morning, yes, me give up me and give thanks and praise. And me say to the Father God, give me the life and give me the life. And that's why I respect the Father. Give me the life, yes, give me the life. And I not take it for granted. So tell me brother, just make up it, tell me sister. Every morning you get up with a picture. I read it to the Almighty Father. Yeah, look on the index. What the man try to tell them, come on, we don't want.
Hey, yo, see, hold on. It's like a sauna up in here. Fire. It's not crap, it's fire. It's not crap, it's fire.
Bless the
Knockhead Studio. Bless the Mic magazine. Smirk. Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same beat.
Jump it.
Let the same beat rock, man. I'm gonna get smooth for y'all.
You mean?
Oh, shit.
Oh, you didn't know you could sing. Oh, they didn't know you could sing.
Smirk, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm on my knees. I know you feel that vibe between us. And I worship you with an easiness, 'cause I love everything about you. 'Cause my talents feeling so good.
Oh! Come on, let's go!
Kind of down.
You feel it?
Till your blessings came and rained on me. Now I'm feeling so profound. This is a journey, and the destination's far away. Got me hot just like the month of May. Whoa, I can feel it in my soul, 'cause the power that you bless me with, I gotta put you in my kit. Your prayers and praise, I'm so equipped in. 'Cause I was feeling love, supporting my family. The struggle couldn't hold me back. Oh, when I woke up this morning, had a smile on my ways. So I'm talking to you, trying to set this new move. Oh, so smooth in my ways. I'm saying, Jah, can a Yankee boy get it one time? I'm saying, Jah, can a Yankee boy get it one time? I'm saying, Jah, can a Yankee boy get it one time? Cause I was feeling your presence right now. Oh, cause I was feeling so obsolete in my mood, but you equate me with this new tool. I'm brand new. I got a vibe, and I'm feeling good in my ways. Cause I can hear the words that you say, and I won't ever be the same. Cause I pray you, I read this word on a regular. Now I'm no longer regular, cause I'm just stuck in my ways. And I'm just feeling, oh, the vibe that's in this groove. So I'ma worship you every day. I can hear what you say, cause I'm in love with your way. Oh, I got brothers behind bars, they were starving and they fed me no more. I had dreams and all.
Wrap it up. Yo, we got some artists. Yo.
This is just like blowing my mind right now. I'm here and I'm surrounded by so much talent, and this is what it's all about. Oh, so now, okay, so we're back on now. So that just blew my mind completely. My heart is still pumping. Like I feel warm inside. That was just amazing. I want to hear more. I want to see more talent. Right? So who's next?
Me next.
Yeah? Okay, we need you to introduce yourself a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's your name? Active.
What's your name and where you're from?
On the microphone style. I don't know 150% Jamaican yardman thing. Yardman style. Active. Bless the Mic magazine. Naked Studio. Every Monday, place to be.
Oh shit! That's that real ganja.
Silent till, nah give silent, love me I defend to the end. Straight out of silent till, I not keep silent, gonna like violence, no. Yeah, silent till, nah keep silent, I can't keep silent, no. Whoa, as a riot, look how me calm, never quiet. Burn injustice, I don't care, start riot. Ancient days, our lifestyle was that we used to live as one. Let's go choke back. No war, see police a kill blacks. We no war, see no blacks in the street fighting cops. Walla we a victim that a attack claps. Unite, make the system collapse. Silent till, nah keep silent, no like violence. Ends out of silent till, nah keep silent, love me and defend to the end. Straight out of silent till, I not keep silent, me no like violence, no. Silent till, nah keep silent, can't keep silent, no. Born in silent till district Moravia, I never have a thing but good behavior. Use donkey travel miles, get water, and Papa plant food so we never shot, no. But as I get a youth we face struggles, manage keep ourselves far from troubles. Enough temptation we get caught by devil, but still overcome as a real born rebel. Whoa. And I was a young boy, growing up in silent hill. Music is my joy, we play sound system I used to build. Big sound in dancehall, I would select and sing until my mother know where to find I beyond the holes in cup kitchen. Over silent hill, now keep silence, not like violence.
Hey, come on, silent hill.
Now keep silent.
You're not keep silent.
Alright.
All the way from London, I'm so happy to be here at Bless the Mic. Today we've got, what's your name, darling?
Small Gauge for the building, Ghost Town, stand up.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah! Ghost Town, stand up. Standing ovation, put your hands up. Try and count them bags. Gun full of ammo, bandana tie like Rambo, and I'm probably rocking camo. Yes sir, knowledgeable and aware. In this game of life, my niggas never played it fair. Beware of the dog, I'm like Randy Moss. I'm bringing the sauce, cool cat, better watch your balls. Listen, yeah, stack it up, we gon' fall. Yeah. It's guaranteed to knock it down, we gon' pro, yeah. And if I stick a hit, it cover up no rope. I told her drop the down up to the floor. Yes sir, let me get that crown, rock that crown. In my town, I'll hold it down. You hear that sound, you feel that way. We getting paid, and I'm so made, and self-made. You don't hear me. They move so serious, but they don't know that we move furious. It's the fury of a blind man walking, got a bad talking. Now leave them niggas dead. Grab a basket or a coffin. I'm off the top of the dome. Probably carry the chrome. What's going on?
Yo. Oh, he talking crazy. You better stop right. Once again, we back with Bless the Mic magazine in conjunction with Knockhead Studio. That's where the thunderclaps coming from. Teaneck, New Jersey, New Jerusalem, time to bruise. I'm here with an artist named Step God. Step God, step to the mic and let them know where you be, where you're from, where you reside.
Yeah, man, I name Step God. Me come from Brooklyn, Flatbush. You don't know, but we step anywhere and live. Cause the thing setting from Step Life. So what we said now? First she loves me, then she hates me. The vibes that are push me so far. She want open up wounds and close, yeah. But somehow she still has my heart. We push, we hug, we fight, make love, and then we end up apart. Me want move to the next, but this feeling in my chest brings us right back to start. She's a roller coaster lover.
Yeah.
She's up and down, round and round. She's a roller coaster lover.
Yeah.
First she smiles and then she frowns. Mad, bless the mic.
Yeah, that's the second. You second coming of Maxi Priest. I felt that. But you're better. You have your own style.
Yeah, man, different
own rhythm.
Sing J style, you see me? Can I give you something else same way, you see me?
All right.
Conscious vibe.
Okay, could you got a beat or something that he can rhyme off of? Okay,
coming to you live and direct from Step God, the 07666. Recognize what it is, what it is, what it is.
In conjunction with Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Tough.
You know what I'm saying? Bless the Mic magazine. Knockhead Studio, that's where the thunderclaps coming from. Teaneck, New Jersey, New Jerusalem, time to bruise. We gonna do something like this. A demonstration.
I feel ready.
Bless the Mic magazine, we representing.
Shawty, do or die, time fly, don't cry. I'll be back in a jiffy, keep it true, no lies.
Yes.
Time mad. Run it back. You have to catch it, man. Now watch now. Bless the mic radio, what we say? Shawty, do or die, time fly, don't cry. I'll be back in a jiffy, keep it true, no lies. Too fly.
Yeah.
That's that raw. Me I try to deal with it.
Yo, deal with it. Come on, bring it back.
Bring it back for me, man.
Well up.
Here we go. That's the well, be wise and quick. Jump out of the drop top with the Introtech laptop. We are roll with suit and tie at Yelp and we side intellectual bad man. From you a slam dunk in a face with dress pan your waist, no name Dennis Rodman. We no promote no homo sex. If you want get vexed, me have a pill for your digest. It fit 32, all 9s, AK-44 if you want die next. Yes. We no have time to play. Quick bust the AK and make a boy feel hot lava. Man.
Yo, come again. Yo, Bless the Mic magazine. Step God, step to the mic.
What we say again? So, say me want smoke the best sex, the best weed, the best herb, the best green, the one when no have weed, no seed, the kush, no bush, the one who make me eyes bleed. Puff, puff, pass. Babylon can't stop this to bumberas clot weed symbol. Yes, it embedded in me heart. If them say the devil great, well, me and him apart. Give me the weed till me brain cell, then start part. The weed, fuck it, brain cell left me care. Me no smoke, bush weed, I grade take me far.
Yes. Bless the Mic magazine, we coming again. Yo, knockhead sound, thunderclaps come down. Step God, step to her again.
She's a boss lady. Never acting shady, she's a go-getter, fresh trendsetter. Nobody can stop her, she's a hot stepper. Boss lady, always on the move. She no have time for no game, she no fuck with lanes. If a boy try this, she will just switch lanes. We all the girls, we a tapper. Breast them stiff, fatty, fatter. No off the whole a man, she no slacker. Big up the hard man, top shatter. Hey, all of the girl them way in a video light. Black is beauty, nobody bleach for the eye. Can't be a boss, you a look for your stripe. Big up the empress, no man can't set a price. Boss lady. What we say again? Empress, yo, you're my one and all. Dressed to impress, nothing less, no stress, bless. Let me give you a call. No shame in your game, you ain't fucking with no lame, yes. You're my one and all. Dressed to impress, nothing less, no stress, bless. Let me give you a call. Let me give you a call. Black woman, you have your man, but me still want to. It's a amorous disguise that you want me to. Like a mutual connection, we have to call a truth. No shame in your game, make the haters here too. Do you come from south or backside ends? The girl them done a cut a cause be a problem. Pass up on Steve, John and Ben. Through them can't live your life, them a seek for your end. Bless the mic creator, what you say? Bless up the place. Tough, step God.
Knockhead. Raw. Knockhead. Raw. We rule. Raw. Oh, man. Yo, that shit was tight.
Get in the cypher. You are now watching Bless the Mic Cyphers with the hottest artist on the planet. Get in the cypher. So get in the cypher. Let's go. Bless the mic. Bless the mic, yo. Let's go.
Hey, you tuned in to Bless the Mic Cyphers. Woo! London South. Samba and Serena, get it right, stay tuned in. Bless.
Wait till you see who's nice on Bless the Mic.
All the places I'm at, and with my signs I'm at. And here's a perfect snack for my brothers in black. And you can slip your dip, take me, don't trip. As your knowledge is poured from my mind, with elevate the plate, because you can't escape. Comes the time to find, so rebuild, don't play. For my brother and others, and my mother, I love her. I face the facts in life, and it's time you discover. Do the day, don't play, know that you're in the lane. We see that time that's right, so when you have it, baby.
Yes, sir, you don't know I'm Princess Hailey and I'm representing for Bless the Mic TV.
Models, actors, recording artists receive maximum exposure by attending Bless the Mic Cyphers events. For more information, go to blessthemicmagazine.me.com.
Wait till you see who's next on Bless the Mic.
Get in the cypher. You are now watching Bless the Mic Cyphers, where the hottest artists on the planet get in the cypher. So get in the cypher. Let's go! Bless the mic.
Say there's been nobody but you. You might last for stuff. I can't search you no further. But right now for stuff. Hey, boy, you can get now you really feel like this. Body sexy. I know you make a bit sassy. Oh, na 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 na. Now you make me feel like this. Body sexy. I know you make a bit sassy. One time with you, I wanna do some things to you, yeah.
Bless the mic. 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 Bless the
house. Or we sold some drugs. Or we did all kind of things we ain't had no business doing. Amen. Amen. But God is a good God. Because I'm not supposed to be here today. I'm supposed to be dead with all the coke I done sniffed and all the weed I done smoked. I'm not supposed to be here. But God. But God. You gotta say, but God. Saw a purpose for my life. So I'm here today. And I just want to let y'all know that serving God, you can never go wrong serving God. I'd rather serve God than do anything else in my life. I thank God for my wife, because it wasn't for her pulling me out of the pits of hell, I'd have been dead. Amen. He who findeth him a wife findeth him a good thing. Amen. And I done found me a good thing. Amen. 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 Bit up, Donald. Stand up, baby. Let me see your face. My big sister. Yeah. Amen. All right. How many of you know that God is on your side no matter what? I got God on my side. Come on, son. Turn that thing on. What number? It's only one number. Let's go. Cheer. Cheer. Come on. Yeah. Turn that thing on, son. I want to feel something. Yeah. Joy. Walk in the light, like peace in the light. Tonight, the night, go get it right. Spread this word around the nation. Call your producing sessions. I've been seeking, I've been reading. All in my word, and it warfare and my confidence. If you ain't praising God, then what are you? You's a prayer, you's a naysayer. See, I was studying the word, I'm a graduate. I speak later, my body's greater. When it comes to prayer, I'm the initiator. Gladiator, follow the Savior. And this time my battle will be greater. Yo, the devil is alive. God on my side. I don't need to get high. God on my side. Yo, we running out of time. God on my side. Blow it up one time. Yo, the devil is alive. God on my side. I don't need to get high. God on my side. Yo, we running out of time. God on my side. Blow it up one time. Throw your hands in the air. And everybody just don't care. If you believe in Jesus Christ, just like it does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hallelujah. God bless y'all.
Kory, where you made your music at, man?
Oh, well, that's right, no. I like y'all, come on. That's right, come on. That's right, come on. That's right. Hey, yo, I feel like, yeah, I want to do it again. They came from Cyprus to born again. I know it's on top, cause we don't stop. We just rise like everything to the top. It's all to the break of dawn. I love Jesus cause I know that I'm on. I used to be on bottom, but now I'm on top. Oh, I know it's why I just can't stop. Come on. Yeah. That's nice one.
Yes, sir.
I got one more.
Let's see you out, bro.
Hold on. That's right, come on. That's right, come on. That's right, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Kory, tell me a story, dog.
Well, I'll be real brief about the testimony, but I want y'all to know that everybody that got up here told a testimony, you're absolutely right. Because Jesus didn't use nobody he didn't want that was already perfect. You understand what I'm saying? He was a lady with an issue of blood. David was a murderer. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Everybody that Jesus used had an issue. Something was wrong with him. But he said that you come to me and I will set you free. He says, bring your burdens here. And I will take, says, look to the hills from which cometh your help. So whatever kind of bond you in, or whatever you find yourself into, it says, look to him. As long as Peter kept his eyes on Jesus, he was able to walk across that water. It's when he took his eyes off of Jesus that he started sinking. Keep your eye on Jesus. I'm here to tell you something, God ain't supposed to be here. Like my man said, I went around the world and now, I wasn't happy.
No, it wasn't. We went all over the world, boy.
Wasn't happy.
Serving the devil.
Wasn't happy. Got shot into the Sugarhill gang and all that, went around the whole world.
Rapping.
I'm not saying being with them is wrong. I'm just saying the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the just.
Amen.
When times get rough, come on, boss Cypher. I'm rolling with Jesus.
Yeah,
come on, that thing.
We here doing this for God now, man.
Amen. Can I tell you something? When I was out there writing for the world, it wouldn't come to me the way I wanted it to. It wouldn't come to me. I sat down and I started writing to God, and God just started downloading me like you go to your Android thing, and you start seeing that thing download, and then all of a sudden, no, Jesus is writing, and I knew it couldn't be nothing but God because what's coming out ain't me. It ain't me on this paper. I had to call my wife, you hear this thing? You hear this thing? And I had to spit it to a 5x5 to make sure it's up. What is that? It's me. But God will use somebody who thought they was torn down about no talent. Because if you got talent, if you don't give it back to God, it says He's gonna take it from you. You understand that? Hey man, please. This is a real thing here. Our Parthus brothers put this thing here. This is an outlet. Black people need an outlet. White people got an outlet. Come on, son, let's go. Let's go, son. Come on. This is one of my happy songs. Turn it up, son. Turn it up, son. Come on. Yeah. Y'all feel good? I feel good. Come on, let me rock. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's going even higher. He's on fire, eyes like Jeremiah. I wish I made it, wish I might. Want my faith, not my sight. If you roll with the Lord, He'll set you free. Free from bondage and captivity. I don't understand why y'all be lurking. Take off the old, put on the new person. Ain't Christ, that's right. Walk up right and find the new life. And y'all better take time to pray so we can all come together. These all know that praise.
Jesus, can you satisfy? I know we need Him, can you satisfy? Oh, faith in Jesus, can you satisfy? I'm going to be Him, can you satisfy? What a friend we have in Jesus.
I don't know what y'all been taught, but His ways not our ways, His thoughts not our thoughts. And I know y'all love Him a lot. You need to be like the girl with the alabaster box. And in your life, it won't look cold. Stand strong, have faith like Job. Study your word like the secret, so you can get some wealth from the wicked. Things going up in heaven sent. You know the scripture as they went. They through a lot, I've seen it all. Watch the Lord turn soul apart. And in the Lord there'll be no strife. You turn around and be like Lot's wife. The world might think this is phony, but yo, this is my testimony.
Jesus, can you satisfy? I know we need Him, can you satisfy? Oh, faith in Jesus, can you satisfy? I'm going to be Him, can you satisfy?
Crisis I maker, seeking out blessings like Jacob, wrestle with angels, reading our lessons in practice, our meditation, concentration, elevation, levitation. This was small demonstration. Abu Shai's confrontations with Satan, head bottom with the helmet of salvation. Let's fight temptation to dispensation, our transformation. Who Christ you chasing? My mind is Christ in His new creation. What side they facing? Face to face with Satan agents in the matrix. They talking flagrants, hear the prayer haters through their conversations. Y'all said prayer haters, right? Boy, hold your tongue, we in the congregation complicating. With poker faces at the table, hold aces. Since I claim God the greatest, and I'm rolling with the ancient, and I spit it so blatant, I gotta wipe the salivation. Yo, this is righteous motivation. So we can take 10 paces, turn around and let the King James slang start blazing. This song's called Butters on My Hands. I'm sure that everybody here, y'all see the time, y'all see what's going on in the world. We know it's getting close, we know it's close to the end. And we also know that this is like the day before, if I'm not mistaken. Butters on my hands, butters on my hands, butters on my hands. Here we go. Genesis, go read it over. See how the earth was before the walking mud waters. See how the earth was. Solomon put in place Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Ain't nothing changed. Technology came and still law obeyed. The horse of it is quick. Sons of Cain still reign. The sons of God fight with no shame. Uplift his name while they love the same aim. War opposite game. These modern day Nimrods, they want it all. Modern day Nebuchadnezzars put all this wealth in the treasure. But the wealth, it ain't enough. They want the whole globe to own and make us all cool so they can be the savior. By any means necessary, what's it all for? The new war for the false prophet, he at the door. And this is how the beast stricken, y'all. They go to war, change times the laws. The woman that writing is money, y'all. This is a message to the righteous that claim to understand. Now go on the people, cause their blood is on your hands. Lesson after lesson, you hear it, you understand. Now go on the people, cause their blood is on your hands. Blood is on my hands, I got blood on my hands. I'm trying to warn the people, cause their blood is on my hands. Lesson after lesson, you hear it, you understand. Now go on the people, cause their blood is on your hands. Satan in the church now, gotta watch the deacons. Satan in the politics, legislation speaking. Satan in the wilderness, he tried to tell my Jesus, so he just be bowed down. He was giving money either. Satan on the side of the time, it's the statue that walks and talks. It's gotta be before the world policies, false prophets, lobby, they lying. And Jeremiah put to the jaw. Hypocrisy, Stephen got stoned cause he told us so cold that they killed Christ, our Jew and lived in sacrifice. Elijah got chased out the place. Holy angels opened the gates. Perfect shepherds, Peter made his escape. Paul was executed in Rome, it goes on. The realization of the truth was now so. This is show off. Blow me go. Ezekiel, the watchman. Warning people, see they blood is walking. This is some lessons to the righteous that claim to understand. And I won't warn the people cause their blood is on your hands. Lesson after lesson, you hear it, you understand. I won't warn the people cause their blood is on your hands. Blood is on my hands, I got blood up on my hands. I gotta warn the people cause their blood is on my hands. Lesson after lesson, you hear it, you understand. I won't warn the people cause their blood is on your hands. Thank you.
Bless the mic. Bless the mic. Bless the mic. Bless the mic.
Showcase, Brother Saadique. Give it up for Brother Saadique.
All right. Okay, so how many people know that God is real? How many people actually share the gospel with their family members who not saved, co-workers who not saved, stuff like that? All right, so this song is a song that I did after I had a conversation with an atheist and with a guy who said this, that, and the third about the Bible. So hopefully y'all can feel the song. It's called He's Real. All right, brother. Ooh, yeah, okay. All right. Okay, I'm back. I can start with me too, you know, it's my song. So once I just rap with y'all, come on. Come on, clap with me now. Come on, clap with me now. Clap with me now. Check it, yeah. I don't care about metaphors, so-called metaphors. I just want to have the testament like the metaphors. And this is the Lord's. For me, he's going to settle scores. The devil's wars won't keep me away from heaven's doors. I better watch my own sin while I'm checking yours. If we both were there, I have a
they come and send and say I was the worst. Man, I was dead like a body lying in that hearse. I ain't killed nobody, robbed the bank to try to snatch it first. I love fornication and certain things on it first. I ain't trying to impress you with the way I spit the verse. I'm confessing I'm like every other sin that is a curse. That's why Jesus died for us. You understand this work? You realize I was manifested as a little earth? We the best them people, he's the best them people. If we let them people be, feel stress from the evil, bring the stress down. We know he won't let us down, people needs. For the life of the iron, for the sense of hope is lying. We ain't perfect, but we try these. First of all, he desires us to stop being a liar. You might not do the church thing, but you need the prophecy. The way some pastors and members that understand the gospel. See the big name scandals, a lot of dishonesty. Those particular cases, your parents born properly. Some try to use it to speak against Bible theology. You gotta see that there is law and have philosophy. Can't establish wrong with the testimony and prophecy. Cause an ancestor's Christian, think of this apostasy. That's like people that good parents who ain't negligent. Teaching children by the law and be benevolent. Some is up, so comes a fact, but try to cause and this one's like, so it's his father's message is relevant. There's only one eternal truth, that's the word of God. If you took on you find science, then they go with heart. Satan is a servant to Stephen, and he's on the job. So it's once a God of our roots, and we know it how. We the best them people, he's the best them people. If you let them people be, feel stress from the evil, bring the stress down. We know he won't let us down, people peace. For the lot of folks denying, for the six of hope is lying. We ain't perfect, but we trying peace. First of all, he desires us to stop being a liar, so we won't be in the fire he's. We the best them people, he's the best them people. If you let them people be, feel stress from the evil, bring the stress down. And we know he won't let us down, people peace. For the lot of folks denying, for the six of hope is lying. We ain't perfect, but we trying peace. First of all, he desires us to stop being a liar, so we won't be in the fire he's. Real. Make some noise for Jesus Christ, y'all. Alright. Now, how many people know that God is in control? We're on track 2. How many people know God is in control? Y'all know that, right? So no matter what you do, no matter how powerful you think you are, no matter if it's right or wrong, just, as they say, let go, let God, right? So if you know he's in control, let me hear you say, he's in control. Say he's in control.
Bless the mic.
I used to smoke crack in the basement of abandoned buildings, with rats running through my legs and roaches on the ceiling. Cats shooting up dope, arms and legs chopped off. I'm doing crimes as much time like the cops and saw. I seen men and women murdered right in front of my face. I knew little boys that have been molested, baby girls that have been raped. They all grown up now, and when I look in their face, I see the pain and the anguish only God can erase. I see my blood splattered all over the ceiling, walls, and floors. Been battered, beaten down till I'm kneeling on all fours. Been locked in a box of cement and steel doors. The richest country in the world that I'm meant to feel poor. The powers that be see me less than a human being, hang me high from a tree up the hole with my self-esteem. Think we can make me the expression writing graffiti. I'm one in 100 million, still knowing the Lord see me. The devil's on a killing spree. What's stopping him from killing me? Glory be to God, the Trinity is now healing me. And the talent, Pryzna stopped allowing, and now I only visit when I go to write this hour.
Stop, that's you?
Real talk. See, that's my brother right here. Listen, I'm in Stop and Shop. I don't even go to Stop and Shop.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? This is like 48 hours ago or something. I'm in Stop and Shop. I'm walking the stage. Here's Going Cypher coming down the aisle. He's like, he won't walk past me like this, and then he saw me in the aisle and backed up. He's like, yo! I'm like, yo! This gotta be done. So I said, this is what it is, man. So here I am. You know, and you ain't getting nothing out of Stop and Shop, but that's what I got.
I got some bread.
I cast down imaginations of every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. I cast out demons in the name of Jesus. Heal the sick in your sight, even non-believers. Through the word of God, all things are possible. Obstacles become minuscule to my opticals. I only see God in his mighty power. Miraculous protection from attacks of the devourer. That evil coward want to see everybody dead. I thank the Lord that he recovered from the bloody shed. He woke me up when he didn't have to wake me. How many God said, God, when he couldn't take me? The expectations of the wicked shall perish. The day of God's wrath is when the righteous live lavish. I
I give a holler to my brothers and my lady friends. Give God the glory when you pushing your Mercedes Benz. Yeah. Suffer now. There's nothing compared to the glory God is for you in the days to come. I submit to you a way out of bondage from the law, sin, and death. Turn to God, don't walk, run. See what you really made of. You claim to live the thug life, a loaded gun in the night, cold-blooded killer. What are you afraid of? Life, death, the truth in Jesus Christ, the Messiah lives. My desire is to show you who the liar is. I used to tote guns, smoke guns, do coke runs. Yeah, stick you broad daylight if I had no funds. That's right, but that Christ life died with him. He died once, then he rose and never died again. Oh, amen.
All the way from Buffalo, New York, because he feels that God called him to do Christian music. So he wanted to live his mission regardless to whom or what the circumstance was. So Brother Saadique, you in the house. Come on up. Welcome to the stage, Saadique from Buffalo, New York.
Peace, my brother. And just so you know, Saadique is actually the name of one of the sons of Aaron. You know, when the kingdom was being split, you know, David had to suffer for his sins. And one of Aaron's sons, Abiathar, sided with David's son Absalom to take the kingdom. But Saadique and his sons, they kept David's promise, or David's his desire, because God told him Solomon would take the kingdom. And because Saadique stood on the side of righteousness, God said that he would forever have a name, him and his sons in his kingdom. So as I was looking through the Bible and studying, and I found that name, I surnamed myself that because I want to try to live up to that kind of person. I want to try to become that kind of person, because I come from a real bad place. I come from a lot of wrong and a lot of evil. How many recovering sinners do we have here today? Oh, okay. So I ain't by myself, right? So even though I grew up, I've done wrong, and I've seen a lot of things done, I know that the darkness doesn't last forever, and I know that there's light after the storm. So this song I'm going to do is a song that I do in clubs, and I do at a lot of spoken word events that are more secular, but I try to bring my praise and my belief in God everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope y'all would like this song, and hopefully you'll feel it. This song is called After the Storm. Things get better. The darkness doesn't last forever. Yeah. To be living is great, but life isn't all good. In my childhood, I grew up in a wild hood, a place so far where they made feeling sound good. Mom would pray that I just do the best that I could. I watched the cats hustle and bubble, stack bundles for love in the black jungle. We stumble by the black bubble, be humble, cause we stumble and we fumble. We're deep in trouble and we continue to be humble. Highest rates of crime, unemployment, poverty. Vice capitalism still our number one priority. The American youth seem to pass over minorities. We in the streets bugging and acting disorderly. Black women run a house club that's not sorority. The man say on the house I pay a bill for one authority. Seen women abused, the men treat them horribly. I always knew in my heart that it had to be over me. I knew it. Now I see it. What you did for me, how you were always there for me. The heavenly Father loves the fatherless, the poor and the widows. He don't like it, he called us. Subjection to sin and vanity is just a part of us. His image was expressing the blessing, he departed us. We all needed to be saved like a castaway. Used to say like this, like a penal dog. And he passed away. Now peace and joy in the Holy Ghost is what I have to take. In the loving grace of Yahweh is what I have to say. Even on the sunny day, the world can be gloomy, but I refuse to let them negative things consume me. When I pray to God, I think that He's listening to me. When I stress and asking for blessings, He be giving them to me. And I'm thankful like the beggar when you cause a change. Giving praises to the Almighty and His awesome name. Cause after all the struggle, all the trials and all the pain, Christ took on all the burden, all the shame and all the blame.
Now I see.
Father. You were always there for me. I know this now. You gave me a second chance. The darkness is gone. The true light has been shown. You gotta be thankful because He is awesome. He is worthy. He is mighty. He is the Father of lights. He is all powers of coming sons of God. If we are led by His Spirit of God. So come on, my brothers. Come on, my sisters. Know that there is light after the storm. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Father. I give Him thanks. I give Him praise. Because He is worthy. Now, what I'm going to say to y'all before I sit down is this. I didn't drive all this way, you know, for a prize. I already got my prize. I got the first part of that. You understand? Now I just got to try to endure until the end through His Spirit to get that ultimate prize. You know, Paul said it's like we all run the race and it's only one winner to a race. I called Kamal because I heard about the event and I was like, yo, can I come to Teaneck and rock out with the Saints? He was like, yeah. Then he called me back and said, oh, I forgot to tell you. We got a showcase and they got a $500 prize. That was after the fact. So understand that money don't mean a thing to me. What people think don't mean a thing to me. I just know I couldn't sing. I can't praise dance because I'm 6'5", it looks awkward. But I was a street corner rapper. And I always used to glorify myself. I used to stand up there and tell the next guy who he is and who I am. And I used to talk about money I didn't have, talk about the women that I never seen, talk about the car that I didn't own, all for self-glorification. But when I came into the church and thought that I didn't have nothing to offer but to just sit in the seat, there was a brother who said, yo man, you rap, right? I said, yeah. He said, yo, why don't you rap for God? I said, I don't know if people can rap for God. But brothers and sisters, I prayed. It took me about 7 months and I tried to start writing. And that was 2007 when I started writing strictly for the gospel and for the kingdom. And I haven't turned back, you understand? So this is what I want you to know. A lot of people have a hard life. You get tired of all the strife. Sometimes we do wrong, even when we feel our heart is right. Sin grabs a hold like the grip of a pit with the hardest bite. Lunar eclipse, the thoughts of the mind like the darkest night. You want to lighten your burden to hand it all to Christ. Your boy is like a tree, he the sun, a soak in all his life. Because of what he's done, we all got a shot at eternal life. Isaiah 53, he the one who healed us by his stripes. See, the devil been mad since the day of my baptism. My music is activism. I'm aiming at after system that oppress the poor, keep the deck stacked against them. Hosea chapter 4, destroyed for a lack of wisdom. Don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to be a statistic. At one time evil, I kissed it. Now I wouldn't even risk it. I repping Christ with confidence because this man repented. If the Lord's for your cause, who can stand against it? Thank you.
Bless the mic. 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 Bless the mic.
For me, just to see this many people on a Friday night. This poem I dedicate to my mother. I told my mother I was quitting my job and I was going to do poetry for a living. That conversation didn't go well. Especially since she had paid for me to go to college. I was working in the Tower 1 of the Twin Towers, the AT&T. And the year after I quit my job, I started doing poetry for a living, the towers came down. And then the conversation got better. So this is dedicated to my mother, but it's also dedicated to anyone who's ever had to explain to their mother or their father why they became the man or the woman that they are.
My mother is an evangelist. And I'm convinced that she won't be content until my voice is in a pulpit. I said my mother is an evangelist and you'll be hard pressed to find a more fervent servant. She is fire baptized and I've watched men find God through her eyes. I said my Angeles. Every Sunday she leads souls to Christ. But I tell her, Ma, I'm a poet. Every night I lead souls into the light. I go where most preachers would not dare. Y'all mistaken these words for poems. These ain't poems. These are prayers. This is how I talk to God, and y'all just happen to be here. These are all my fears and aspirations, wrapped in the swaddling clothes and packed in a tomb for 3 days. And the Spirit moves the writer's block out of the way and resurrects the words I need to say, and they can send off the page, or hundreds of people bear witness. So that generations from now will still be able to appreciate it. And from the grave, I said from the grave, I can still hear my mother begging for my soul. Hoping that one day I would see clearly and find my way back to the ministry. And it's hard for her to understand because she's almost as stubborn as I am. That I'm out here chasing a dream. I didn't choose poetry. Poetry chose me. I liberate souls every time I write a poem. I bring down the walls of Jericho every time I perform. And I don't wait for them to come to me. I go where they live at. I mean, even God is a poet. You need only read the 23rd Psalm to understand that. How ridiculous must a writer be to say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, but thou walk with me, thy rod and thy staff, on my pen and my pad, they comfort me. Alright? That's why I get love no matter where I go in this country. I used to contemplate suicide at least 3 times a week before poetry. And I don't tell you that because of sympathy. I'll tell you that because I know at least 3 people in the audience are going through it with me. But who would have known? Who would have known that my own words could deliver me? Who would have known to get closer to God with every metaphor and simile? And I ain't nobody, just a ghetto bastard from an unforgiving northeast city. But with this pen, and with this pad, and with this mic, I'm larger than life. I fight the good fight, so when I'm dead and gone, bury my ashes in the same tomb they buried Lazarus. Because 100 years from now, some young poet is going to be feathered through the CDs in his great-grandmother's attic. He's going to raise me from the dead. I said, my mother isn't a racist. My mother isn't a racist. Every Sunday she leads souls to Christ, but I tell her slow and deliberate, so she will never forget that I'm a poet, and I'm following the will of my God, and I'm far closer to Him at this very moment than I would ever be in a poet. Thank y'all.
Bless the mic, 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 bless the mic.
And me, I'm an associate of Up the Mic and an affiliate of Up the Mic, and I go under the name The Warner.
Okay.
I've been under that concept name The Warner for like 8 years. It goes back further than that, but I've been pushing now for about 8 years this concept, and it's about people having free will, and all I can do is warn people. All I can do is, try to say some words that provoke some analytical thinking. People are open-minded that they'll want to turn their lives around and so forth.
Bless the mic, bless the mic.
You blasted off from the infatuation to be the first to reach the ovum, miraculous conception. You are now here for a purpose and a cause. The world is in your hands, brethren. It's yours. You are a spiritual being, descendant of the Most High Supreme. So step up, take your place on the world scene. Blast off. Now, sister, don't let them blast off in ya. Unless you got a ring on your finger, certification or education, or you might find yourself in a tight situation.
That's right.
Blast off. Now, brother, don't blast off and step off. Be a man with yours. Don't leave your shorty and your seed alone to fight these wars. I see some of y'all need clarification. The true blast off is the jump off, and that's education. Cause yo, cats gon' bling, blaze, bang, and do they thing. But you gotta understand, and overstand the unseen hand. You gotta understand, and overstand the unseen hand. Cause there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. To get you out of school into the prison industrial system. To make you just a number in the beast computer arteries, or just a tombstone in the cemetery. Either way the system gets paid, you just a matrix battery. So don't let them stop you, and get out your own way. You keeping it real? Keeping it real is good credit and straight A's. And the world will bow to you and write you a blank check. You be too big for pimping rides or MTV cribs.
You be ruling the world like Lauryn Hill and Nas talked about. And you be like, yo, that cat Kamal is the truth, no doubt. Blast off. Focus on the goal, take control and roll. Let the whole world know that you got soul. Like the atom in the womb of the universe that grew into the sun, you're number one. Be determined and rise like helium, helium, helium. Blast off. Peace.
All right.
Thank you. Praise God. All right. I think from now I'll do the collegiate, educational, intellectual, metaphysical piece. Y'all ready to get heavy?
Yes, sir.
How heavy? Real heavy?
Real heavy. Blast off.
All right. So all right, yeah. So I'm going to do heavy, and then if y'all allow me, try to do one more, all right? I don't want to hog up nothing. All right. Y'all heard of the Doggone Tribe? How many people heard of the Doggone Tribe? Mali, Africa. You heard of it last week. Some of y'all heard of it last week. Y'all being good to me. Thank you. All right. The tradition of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa, states that they were visited thousands of years ago by the Nomos, so-called extraterrestrial beings that taught them about the star constellation Orion and the stars Sirius A and B. Now that's heavy. Now why is this even important to you? Because the Dogons believe that Sirius B is where your soul goes after you die. Now aren't you concerned with your afterlife? Or are you only concerned with the master's life? The preacher or the pastor's wife? See, the Dogons knew the rotation of these stars without a telescope or satellite. It took the European until recently to create a telescope so we could see partially what these so-called savages could always see. Now that's heavy. How heavy? Heavier than Shirley from What's Happening? Ruben from American Idol? Big Pun and Rerun. Heavier than those chicks, I got some old school in here. Heavier than those chicks from 2 Tons of Fun. Now that's heavy. I don't mean to make light of this, but for what it's worth, Sirius is only 8.6 light years from Earth. The black man was vibrating on a high frequency, traveling on other planes with extraterrestrial beings, calculating the rotation of constellations, having conferences with interplanetary organizations. We were singing to it that the universe was balanced. Now, we sing crack, doing step and fetching rap, and black on black violence. Now that's heavy. Glorifying text ghettos and projects, trapping our lovers with sex-breaking Egyptian, tyrannic, biblical, and Quranic laws, fighting the enemy's wars on someone else's shores. While in politics, economics, and education, we are mute. Heavier than the land that you are now sitting in was once inhabited by so-called Indians. Now that's heavy. See, in Africa, we got diamond mines.
That's right, come on.
And no diamonds. Bling, bling. In America, we got diamonds, y'all. And no diamond mines. Bling, bling. Now that's heavy. Peace. Thank you. Now this last one, at least for now, you know, we got a lot of revolutionaries around. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that talk a lot. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. You know? And like, who knows, raise your hand, who knows somebody that like they talk so much they never shut up, right? To the point where if you see them in the mall, in the store, in the school, wherever, you try to duck them. Let's be truthful. All right. I call him an armchair revolutionary.
Okay. All right.
You are armchair revolutionary. You are armchair revolutionary. You are armchair revolutionary. Yo, you talk a good one every time I come through.
But the real question is, what you gonna do? You are armchair revolutionary. You Garvey ain't never been to Africa. Double Muslim and never been to Mecca. Disciple of King and never waged a boycott. Never went to a rally when one of our folks got shot by the cops. Never told a young cat to stop selling rocks. You just blah, blah, blah. Talk about everything under the sun, moon, and stars. Grew some dreads and talked about Jah. Shaved your head and talked about Allah. Got hit with some curveballs in life and turned to Christ. Went back to costume and started talking voodoo. You too through. Yo, you talk a good one every time I come through. But the real question is, what you gonna do? You are armchair revolutionary. You talk about Mumia and forgot about H. Brown and all other political prisoners on lockdown. That's right. You talk about the mother plane and acid rain and extraterrestrials and how we celestial, but forgot about Amadou getting shot in the vestibule. You always talking ish you thought nobody else knew. I peeped the speculation section in Barnes and Nobles. Coming with Farrakhan and Dr. York while swining and dining with pork on your fork. Right. You complain about the Hispanic population escalating and how come nobody cares about us and what people think about us and why they move away from us. It makes me wonder in whose God you trust. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary. You talk about the Arabs and Africans and Europeans and how they enslaved the Nubians and brought us over here. Our culture was robbed because of them. We ain't got no jobs. And the little people in the shop looking up at us from 4'2". Like we gonna steal something from their store. And why we shouldn't buy for them no more. And how the man made AIDS so we can't hit chicks raw. How Ashcroft took away our civil laws and rights. And how come black folk too scared to fight. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary. And then you talk about the kids. The kids. You call them generation crap. And why they wear their pants like that with them rags on their heads. But you never took the time to talk to one of them. But you consider them trifling niggas that would rather pull triggers on one another when they should join the revolution that only seems to exist in your head. You mad at everybody from light-skinned to multiracial to bourgeois when ain't nobody thinking about you, pal. You mad at sisters that crossed over, lesbians, gays, politicians, the elephant and the donkey. While you sit in front of the TV with the remote like a brass monkey, flunky, or crack junkie, like a black Archie Bunker, but talking about the honky. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary, and you need to shut the blankety blank 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 up. Peace. Thank you. One love, one praise to God. Thank you.
Bring me some music. Woo! Let's give it up to my brother Kamal.
Bless the mic.
And you know.
Well, I would like to thank you for, like, I don't even think you realize how much the masjid was doing, man, and the African Cultural Center within the masjid, and with your ideas and leadership, you know, as well as some of the other brothers in partnership with you and leadership, like Malik and what's the other brother's name that used to be like the Imam's right-hand man with the cute little daughter?
To my brother Shadi.
We got Shah. Yeah, Shah got the cute daughters too. Beautiful family. I'm talking about the older brother.
I mean,
brother.
Yeah.
Man. And Imam Pasha, rest in peace. Imam Rashad, rest in peace.
Right.
But just the fact that you would open the doors for like to feed the people. They listen to the lecture, you know what I'm saying? And then feed them. Then you would have poetry, you have plays. And that's a beautiful thing, man. And like at first I didn't realize the impact because you figure more than y'all was doing it, but not too many people besides y'all was doing it.
Right.
And like at least the kids knew like I could come in here
and kick a poem or spit something. You know what I'm saying? Express myself. And people not gonna come in here, get away from everything for a little while, sit down, get some knowledge in my head. So y'all did a real big thing. And then Sister Zakia, peace to her. And all the sisters cooking in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Giving that good Muslim soul food. You start doing the poetry things.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know, you know. But we all did it together, and I blessed the mic, up the mic. And what I really like, man, even though that stage downstairs is mad heavy, the brothers would work together, man, bring equipment in. The sisters would go cook. You have vendors for economics, entrepreneurs, and then we would go bring them heavy pieces of wood upstairs and assemble the stage. And you had people like Lamar Hill come through, Maximus, Parthus.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And so many brothers. You can say the other names, but it was a beautiful experience, man.
Yeah.
That was very consistent. You know? Yeah. So how do you feel about the state of poetry now, and what are you doing with your poetry?
Oh man, you know, I went from hosting, doing poems now, bro. You know what I mean? And I didn't chose poetry. Somehow it just chose me, man. You know what I mean? I didn't even see it coming, man. I got me a notebook. I got me a notebook, Danny, 30-something pages, bro. You know what I mean? I'm in the process. I am putting a book together, man. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro.
You know, it's taking a long time, but I'm not rushing. You know what I mean? I just want to take my time and do it, man.
That's nice.
But it's just my voice, how I see life. You know what I mean? It's like my poems like stories. You know. And my wife could always be telling me, you never tell good stories. I said, well, I really don't have any good stories. You know what I mean? It just, it's, you know, there's nothing, you know, it's just a way of how I see things and how I feel.
Stand next to him.
Yeah. Come on, my man. This is one of the brothers right here.
Yeah, let it flow. Let it flow.
My brother, Malik. He also a host. He also a poet. He also a conscious hip-hop conscious rapper and a soldier for the Nation of Islam. And he's been blessing us for the last few months.
With Allah's permission.
With Allah's permission, at the cultural center that we have on Broadway, 245 Broadway, that building that owned by us. You know, come and support. We just getting off the surface. We was gone for a second with a blessing for our brother Kamal, who started this thing 5 years ago. He just passing down the torch to me, you know what I mean? And I'm just picking it up. And now the brother's back on the scene. To me, he never left, you know what I mean? But the brother, he branching out, and he gonna help us push this to the next level by Allah's permission. My man Malik did a good job, brother. Where we at, brother?
Passaic County Community College.
Passaic County Community College. You know what I mean? So we here with a bunch of sisters, brothers and sisters. We just coming together, man, like we always. You know what I mean? We just come together, man, to do what we do, man.
Right.
You know what I mean, my Malik? We got to do this more often, bro.
More often. And you know what? Spoken word, like a word is a spoken thought, and a thought is an unspoken word. So when you speak in words, then that means you're expressing your thoughts. You know, the thought is the start of it all. So whatever somebody thinking or whatever is in your heart, say it, just let it flow out. That's why spoken word is unlike rap. See, rap have a certain cadence to it, but spoken word, it don't have no pattern.
That's right.
You can say anything. You can be rhyming 1 minute, not rhyming the next. You can be on one course, jump off the track and go a whole nother direction.
That's right.
And bring it back. That's the beauty of spoken word. So when you come to spoken word and hear people express themselves, leave your feelings at home.
That's right. And I want to add on what the brother was saying. One thing about the culture center, you're gonna be a person walking up the street.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You're gonna be somebody that's going through something. It's all about expression of how you feel, what you're going through. You don't have to be a poet, you don't have to be a rapper, but express, because it make you feel much better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are the type of people we be dealing with. People that's in the neighborhood, people that's in the bottom of the ground, you know what I mean? People that's feeling less about themselves. they like to get on the mic and spit.
And that's
you know what I mean?
And you know what? That's one of the problems in the community too.
Right.
It's a lot of compressed anger.
That's right.
That nobody never frustration.
That's
that
right.
nobody gets to express because someone always trying to muffle them. But then we had these events. Come on out and just say it. You ain't even got to be a poet like the brother said.
That's right.
What they call cypher. Brother that's freestyling. How you feel? My name is Brother Saadique. I'm your host.
If you just check the time, we're not back in DC. And no millenniums in effect. We can't tell what's next. Let's keep ourselves in check and start living correct. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Is ignorance the power? She can destroy this devour. Why they pay through the hour? No one takes heed when it's shower. Showering from listens to plant seed statistics. Only minds no print. This mental strength uplifted. No one paid the game to proclaim what's sane. Now refrain your brain. That's to make the change. Know the time in mind. Don't just speed while blind. Please take heed the signs. That's to rise and shine. Bring forth your light on the darkest night. Make a vice unite, not for wrong but right. We'll defeat those beasts to uplift the weak and understand my plans for laws demand. And I conform this stand for the motherland. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Now first know the lesson, second the question. So now why you listening? Cause I'm manifesting. Fresh for your pleasure, can heighten the measure. Intellectually clever, dominating wherever. Words are polished, shining all my knowledge. Blessed by Allah, seven's the number. You got it, mentality drinks and toast. While you listen, take notice. We the people who spoke, but in the streets it ain't shown. About a speaker, hard reach is worth more than a sneaker. Not a preacher, teacher, my ballistics for seekers. Think, don't blink, this is the time to sleep. Stop, look and listen, don't be selfish, we need hate tonight. All our graffiti unite. We form a worldwide vision, people start living right. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. The lyrics I said just brought to me a contract. And I'm thankful to God I can't turn back. The strength that made me, molded me like in the womb. And it'll be on its orders until my day do. Be in the eyes of people who don't know yet. There is a God in heaven, so don't be blind to this. Push your forward a new strength, and then be thankful for all pleasures of living no man gave you. You don't beat or see because I say so. The choice is yours right now, or you on hell's road. Heaven's the gift, but Lucifer won't make it. And if you're serving this order, so be a snake. The desire of fire is that really your menu. Serving God to judgment day, tropes. Hey. Alright, listen up.
I created an empire off the pain I see. Like little man on the corner, that used to be me. So I build with little man every chance I get. Tell him there's other ways to make money and live. He posted up, lit up a Dutch and passes to me. I hit it, pass it back, that's some good ass weed. But back to the facts, little man was good. He said nothing like you know how it is in the hood. By now his eyes low with the nine in his hips. Like Belly with Nas, the little man in front of the project. He said like, you're a real nigga for real. I said, little man in the corner is for real. Don't let nobody tell you this the only way out. Use your mind and stay focused, you can make the route. You the future, I'm the past, little man. Be smarter, be wise, rise up and get off the corner. To my little brothers on the corner stuck in the grind, we can make it out another way. I'ma show you how. To my little brothers on the corner stuck in the grind, I'ma show you another way. I'ma show you how. To my little nigga, the corner know where to go. No parents at home, so all they do is roam. To my little brothers on the corner, it's all a trap. Once they get you, you can't get some years back. He said, like, yeah, right, nigga. Look at you. Used to be right here doing the same thing I do. That's true. The key word you said was used to. But look at me now. I'm dropping jewels on you. You can take me if you want. If not, that's up to you. If you do, you can feel the streets are so ill. I'm in a struggle like you. I feel like you. That's why I build with you to help you make it through. See, the plan is longevity. Live life out. The streets, they eat you up and spit you back out. You was told half the game to keep you dumb. The other half jail and death now. What you want? Live fast and go fast. Try to do something. It might take a while, but it's better than having nothing. You the future, I'm the past, little man. Be smarter, be wise, rise up and get off the corner. I write life on the paper, recited in the booth. I put my headphones on, 1, 2, 1, 2. If it's clear, push record, let the session begin. My delivery is calm so you can understand it. I write it real simple, but the meaning is powerful, like blow circles and tell you what I would do.
Never give up, have faith and strive. I'm all wise and civilized, open your eyes. I'm nice with the pen, the pencil or the marker. If the beat sound dark, I'ma make it sound darker. Walk you through the dark to show you the light. Rise above negative and then take flight. Finally see the things that you dream at night. Don't got it all, but everything alright. I'm life and it's the life that I gotta live by. It's rough, but I'm tough, so I'ma survive. Using all the jewels that I learned when I was young. I'm deep when I speak, cause you only live once. Never stop building, gotta keep on striving. Now we all shining in the cut, masterminding. The vision clear than ever, I see my way. Through the maze of life, get lost in what I say. Words flow right, get left behind. I define the meaning of life every time I rhyme. My flow so real cause I write what I feel, not stingy. But I ain't got nothing to give. Started from the corner of a ghetto block. Now it's my time, just like a clock. Thinking big, destination the top. I'm the sun, so you can say I'm hot. It's time to build, whether you like it or not. Got my stuff together and built my own spot.
The fossils, desperado, I paint a picture like Picasso, writing novels to be considered as a gospel. Manifest to the death, take the breath from my nostrils. I'm ancient, but hip to any current event. Past and present represent to the fullest extent. Ain't no coincidence. It was meant the way it happened. I was sent to the earth to give birth to new ways of rapping. Maintain. They smoke weed to ease the pain. Writing rhymes are all full of thoughts that tease the brain. Accept the challenge, but from violence, please refrain. This was for them brothers that squeeze before they aim. Nothing but a G thing. Putting the OD in the game. You think you got it locked, but I'm the missing link from the chain. Supreme name with everything to gain. Competition can only give you your victory to claim. Let it be known that I'm king of the microphone. Waving it like a scepter and the stage is my throne. 7 more stones, sharpen up to sever your dome. It's like knocking on heaven's door to tear a war of the chrome. I got a head start, so put the pedal to the metal. Preserve the best part of the ghetto, so the devil couldn't settle. A running rebel, taking steps to the next level. Digging the grave of these mental slaves with a shovel. Parental discretion, hat crescent be my reflection. Shining bright as starlight on the night of Christ's resurrection. Free expression, considered as a lethal injection. With no objections, my rap on the track equals perfection. That was short. I ain't gonna go too much longer, but I'ma stay, keep going strong. Peace.
I gotta say something, right? Come down, selector. They said, come down, selector.
Come on.
Where the music at, Star? Why y'all set me up like this for? All right. Give me something a little faster, man. Give me something one of them rock too, don't matter. Yeah, man. Can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah. Where's your set when you wet in the ambulance? Left for dead, head singing to the fed. Where's your soldiers at when the guns clap? The blood's clap, the blocks how you got locked, your dogs and cops. Mito and witness protection, yo. Babies die, mothers cry, another funeral, who's to blame? All you ever shared was pain. Where's the love spreading blood of the ghetto terrain? You need to man up and follow your dreams for a change. Think you built for this, but at the end of the day, don't let your set wet you. There's another, don't let your set fool you. There's a better way, stop the violence. Yo, check it, yo, somebody say ho, say ho, somebody say peace, unity, say love, and having fun. We were partners to the end like Siamese twins. Up in the attic, dropping mathematics, prepare for static, packing automatics, shocking cribs, supplying drug addicts, phone booking hookers. We was fanatics, we would sniff and rip and front and roll a Philly blunt. We root the warriors and off the pump, and some of us fell and was down to the dirty cell. I'm supposed to say I can't trust this hell. As the angel of death was never brother's life, I had to change my direction, make a sacrifice, go a separate way, and live my dreams. But we're still partners, by all means, cause no matter where I go on the planet Earth, I'm reminiscing how we control the turf. You will always be my partner, G. We are the universe. Peace.
Versus Self, a battle of the ages.
A man with pride, bold with these self-praises. But not I, said him with a gleam in his eye. Try to take my heart and listen to the secrets that are inside. Cause his alter ego of a self-glorified whore, drowning in his own pride while they casting him on shore. Now this mirror in prisons, the real man with visions, but the self on the outside tends to look inside. But him I'm dead and to him he's alive. Same features present with to the naked eye, but emotionally present when you close your eyes. Hear what I'm becoming when I see myself. Sometimes I write these poems just to read myself. To understand where I'm at, who I am and where I'm at. Present to you, but lost to me is a matter of fact. Like a sculpture, I'm perfect, but inside I'm tainted. Talking to myself now, I just call it self-acquaintance. There's people who are still searching for who they are. Some of them be stripping, some of them be at the bar. But man versus self, a fight to the end. Man versus self, such a fight within. If I win or if I lose, no probability is up to me to choose. Whereas there's always something to prove. It's a lot to just dance to the beat. But in yelling and screaming, they just asking for me to take a seat. But it's relapse, I hope I don't repeat or relapse. Dreams collapse from this I don't care attitude. Who am I and why is he always mad at you? Those mistakes you made were prices paid, but looking back it's a lesson and a luxury. It's a shout I just want to let you know I'm there. It's a struggle every day to depend. It depends how you prepare. So much wisdom I don't know how to use it. Cause I share my love and people abuse it. Not the only one, but look at my cuts and my bruises. So said you're worthless, I listened to what that fool said. But so here I am looking in the mirror to find something. But this one thing is something. It's worth more than gold, riches, and wealth. It's an ongoing struggle of man versus self. Oh, yeah.
Let's give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davidson. Ain't that beautiful? When a young man be talking like that, we got to give him much love and much respect. Because there ain't too many young men doing what he's doing. You feel me on that? Yes, sir. He said he's going to come back and he's going to spit a little bit more. I like that. I'm looking around. How you feeling, Shanice? I know you ready. Hey, I mean, how you feeling, baby girl? I know you ready, right? I'm telling you, we got something in store for you. I got to check to make sure my people's all right. I'm looking around. Shanice, another beautiful sister. She's another part of a good church, Mighty Sons of God. It's my wife running part in there. Strong sisters doing good things in the community, doing the things for God. We got to give them love on that. And let's give it up to my dear good brother, Malachi. Give that brother a hand. Come on, y'all, show that brother some love. Because that brother got more poets and rhymes.
I'm gonna do something different, right, real quick, right? I'm about to get my, y'all look so intelligent with y'all poems on a podium. I want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same thing, but before I do that, I gotta give respect to respect is due. I gotta give praises to the Most High for allowing me to speak. And also, I gotta ask the man in the house, Brother Imani Pasha, request permission to speak, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a poem that I put together a few weeks ago. It's called Militant. Usually I got everything written in my heart, but I had wrote this down. I never took the time to memorize it. But like I say, look intelligent reading it from the podium. So I said I want to do that myself this time. Alright. Also, this is a poem that lets you know more about me. I am militant. Not because I stand at attention or ease on command, but I am militant simply because I believe that I am. See, man, I walk with my chest out. Whether happy, mad, sad, fed up, or stressed out. I am militant because I'd rather take certain chances to make advances, motivated by my disadvantages. I am militant, not because I wear fatigues and dungarees, but because I'd rather face difficulty, because I learned that after difficulty comes ease. I am militant because I'm not going to fake it till I make it. I'm going to believe until I achieve. I am militant Because my attitude is like that of an activist, waving his black fist that had it up the hill with the pacifists. I am militant, not because I talk with the slickest tongue or walk with the biggest gun, but because I talk about the wicked slums and won't sell out for the richest sums. I would not bow down to no one. When under the gun, I'm going to take a stand and take my life in my own hands. Revolutionary suicide, ain't no disguise. I'm going to die as a man. I am a knowledge gangster, a true terrorist, a black history hitman. If you understand, go ahead and holler if you hear me. Don't bother if you fear me. We must got the same father if you are near me. Sincerely, I am not African. I am not American. Nor am I an African American, because I cannot and will not be defined by mere 57,255,000 square miles of land. I am militant, meaning strong black man, simply because I believe that I am. Woo!
Let's give it up to my big brother Malik. Okay, brother, the Warner.
Go ahead, Warner. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuhu. For those who don't understand Arabic, that's the universal greeting of peace, and peace be unto you. The song that I'm about to do is called Pieces of a Dream. It's in reference to dreams being shattered. You know, some of us, we have that light in our eyes, like some of these children. You know, and because of the families that we grow up in, we go through certain circumstances that we would like for things to be one way and it don't turn out to be that way. You know, drug addiction. There's a lot of things that happen in this world that sometimes destroy people's dreams. That's right. You know, and I want to create settings that's bigger than this setting right here with what we're doing tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like these kids, they look for their mother or their father in the stand. You know, if the young boy is playing basketball, he's looking for his father to be in the stands, rooting for him. Right. You know, but we as a family in general, all of us should be rooting for each other. The same thing with the little girl, if she's in ballet or whatever the case may be. We need to be letting our kids know that we love them and we behind them and we rooting for each other. You know? So these types of settings I want to create where we can always come out, families, you know, and have fun, you know, and really start to love each other like we're supposed to. But anyway, this is Pieces of a Dream, and I'm going to go ahead and do this song. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir Rahim. Alright? There's patterns and tracks in life that comes in forms of words or advice. Add in a mental statement. Take heed and be wise for your elevation. Formed on a strength, mentally to uplift. This comes in a sense like water. Take a sip. With need, not greed, causing our brothers to bleed. Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Not one but two, consider it, me and you. Building a cipher to cut up lies with truth. Opening eyes, words for the wise. People who strive, we're gonna rise. It's time to flex, reflect, snap next. Then respect the next spot check. To protect the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Shine shining light for a child to grow. In-depth slow for their mental capacity of mind will then grow. When necessities recreate, then this whole world comes to play. And we'll start feeling great, cause love will regenerate. Now I'm not taking charge, keep it simple, give praise to God. Cause somewhere we gotta start in this future begins in heart. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. I don't make no break, no take, but I awake to elevate. The cause is not to flake. I improve my tools by rules of law schools. Lessons taught are not a fools. Science is mathematically, pictures form dramatically. Active proceed to plant seeds. Since this need not breed, why make weeds with these words I feed? Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream.
We want that money back with interest. We want
It understands that you can't have liberation without creativity and imagination. Just read Octavia Butler. Just read Tiana Review. Just read Milton Davis, W.E.B. Du Bois, and Maya Angelou. So I guess I can't be black and think the impossible. I do standard. This piece, a lot of people ask me like, what inspired me about this piece? It's entitled "We Are Superheroes." It's actually featured on my album, Pulsar, spoken word musical album, and this is, I wrote this to looking at our community and just seeing how we're constantly searching for the next hero, the next savior.
True.
And not realizing that we are the savior.
That's
we are
right.
everything
Amen.
that we are everything that we are looking for.
Amen.
We just gotta identify with that part of us.
That's deep.
So this is We Are Superheroes.
Okay.
We are superheroes. We are superheroes. So let no one steal your cape. Let there be no mistake. You have superpowers. You can soar above pain like the Falcon. You can punch holes in fears like Luke Cage. And no matter what people may say, the bulk of your power is inside you. It wasn't manufactured in a lab. You're not a mutation. You're a physical manifestation of something glorious, something majestic. You too can control storms like Storm. You were born beautiful, powerful, gifted, uplift your soul. Your neighborhoods are your Wakanda, and you are Black Panther. So save your fellow Avengers. Your name is Isaiah Bradley, the first Captain America. Like you were the first to create civilization, one of God's greatest creations on this earth. So take back your birthright, Esau. Climb, claw, fly your way out of the abyss. Assist anyone in despair. Dare to be incredible. Dare to be fearless, lest you be defeated by your own weakness. Secure your secret identity. The world doesn't need to see. Sometimes great things are done in secrecy. But most importantly, never give up. Tired of injustice, then decide enough is enough. Turn words into actions, dreams into goals. Hold yourself accountable. For the world needs you. Evil never sleeps. It wreaks havoc, disenfranchised lives, and will always live in a lie. Be the proof in truth. Be bulletproof. Be someone's lifesaver. Let no one steal your cape. Make every day an adventure. Venture to uncharted places. Pace yourself. Don't exhaust all your powers in one time. Even Jesus had to recharge. Be larger than life, like being the source of change. Put on your game face. For the race is not for the swift, but for the one that endures to the end. You too will bend spoons with your mind. Combined with like-minded forces, you got a course to your destiny. Believe you can. Believe you must. Trust in your maker. For who's going to show her that her life is worth more than a reality TV show contract? Who's going to show him a gang? There's no place to find a father figure. Your purpose is bigger than you. Your superpowers are not meant for you. They're meant for your family, your neighborhood, your community. For everyone wants to be super. Everyone wants to be special. But be the change. Be the difference. Be superheroes. For God's sakes,
Just be. Oh man, I gotta get the clap track.
That's crazy, right? Yeah. Woo! I think I want to do a poem before I pull up the next poem.
That's the mic.
All right? You just can't be a host up here, man. You gotta bring something to the table. All right, you can turn that down, beloved. I'm kind of a little nervous about this poem right here. My wife looking at me and she know I'm about to bring it, right? It's called The Fourth Ward. I mean, there's no politicians in the house now, all right? Because I'm about to step on some feet. Oh, man. I tried to memorize this poem, but, you know, I tried to, like, memorize it, spend it looking down, whatever, because, you know, we on the cameras and stuff. You know, I try to look like I'm a professional, you know. But I'm trying to do it the best way I can, all right? So, you know, just ride with me, all right? Okay. The Fourth Ward, a street, a community, known as one of the worst areas in Paterson, New Jersey. Sadness broke a heart when I walked through the block. No smile, no joy, but crying is in the dark. Angry, confused, the people feel they got nothing to lose. See, the only thing that's on their mind, can you please spare me some change? No hope, no dream is all that I've seen. See, I was born and raised here in the Fourth Ward, so I guess you can say it's just another ghetto story for people like you and me. From day to night and night to day, I drive by my car, I still the same people still standing under the same street light. Just watching cars drive by with stress in their eyes. Nowhere to go, just another day trying to survive. See, the Fourth Ward is surrounded by grief and sorrow. Misery and stress is all you see. From Auburn, Governack, and Governor Street. Straight Street and 12th Ave is where the new generation of kids taking on a new drug trade. From Broadway to Roosevelt, all the way down Montgomery Park. The kids can't pay in police because somebody always getting shot. Politics and governor would never solve the problem. See, the only time they come around when it's time to get re-elected or when the crime was no longer taking place. Hell, summer, winter, and spring, that's the only thing that's going to change. But somehow I hear the words about my name on the old stuff I once ran and played. See, the Fourth Ward is a war on crime and economic. Bad health, divided family with no love but hate for each other. Churches and masks built down in every corner. Religious leaders all of a sudden became politicians and forgot about the lost, confused people standing out on the corner. No hope in our children's eyes, the city continue to lie. They continue to cut their education and their activity. Now what the hell are parents supposed to do when their babies run off in the belly of the street? The Fourth Ward, or any war, the oppression continue to grow. How much you think a man and woman can handle if they can't protect and provide for their family? Desperate needs and a single mother eye with tears in her eyes, walking down Broadway, pushing her baby in the carriage, nowhere to go but Auburn Street, when dealers and the hustlers recruiting the young people in the drug industry. Popular culture and loud music everywhere. The only time you see the Fourth Ward happen is really on the first of the month. Liquor stores and candy stores controlled by the Hispanic people. Gas station and oil business controlled by the Arabs who continue to grow in that city. The Fourth Ward, our responsibility. The Fourth Ward, our family. The Fourth Ward, our responsibility. Thank you. There was more to it though, but I don't want to go too long. There was more to it, but I don't have to let them know that, right? My partner always keeps encouraging me, Saadique, don't talk about your mistakes, but but that was a little something, that was all right?
Good.
All right. No further ado, let's give it up to the beautiful Miss Positive. Straight out of North New Jersey.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Forgive me, I'm settling into the energy here, trying to allow spirit to take me in the way I need to be, so I can give you guys what I need. So I like to always introduce and let it be known, Positive is not a stage name, it's my real name, the name I was born with. It took a while to grow into my name, to accept the fullness of it, the responsibility of it, the people hear positive and they stay in the positive of it, but a lot of negative, just like with anything that we speak, everything has a double side. So a lot of negative comes with trying to be positive and not, I had to realize that not necessarily live up to the meaning of the word, but to the essence of it. So I get to define what being positive is. That's what I've been permitted, or that's my responsibility, to give this word the meaning it deserves, or that, you know, we put on it. And as I expressed, most people get stuck in the positivity. We get stuck in wanting the peace, wanting the beautiful side of living, of being, of discovering, and we don't give honor to the darkness and all in the chaos, and that and understanding is required to get to the light. Like one cannot exist without the other. It can't. We can't try to eradicate the darkness. We have to get ourselves in position to control it, to understand that we have that power, that dominion, to give it the creativity, because that's all darkness is. It's potential light. It's potential light. And when potential is not groomed or given a task or something to do, like if you don't give it direction, if you don't give it meaning, if you don't give it a purpose, it can unravel it on its own, and we don't know what that's going to look like. And that's what's happening. Like, yeah, like we're allowing the darkness to go unchecked, unfiltered, like just allowing it to be raw, because we keep trying to ignore it. We keep trying to get rid of it as if it's not a part of the existence too. In any science and religion both prove we all stem from darkness.
Amen.
And again, all darkness is potential light.
Mm-hmm.
Science and religion both prove that in its own breakdown. So I guess I'll do my piece, Spiritual Light. In every religion, it's been said that as a spiritual follower, we are the light of this world. We are in this world, but not of this world. I've allowed my light to dim, fallen victim to this life of sin, foolishly forgetting to repent, but arrogantly expecting to win. Silly me. The day I decided to cut off my light and live in darkness, just live blinded, was the beginning of my storm. Everything that was right went wrong. Family and friends turned into strangers. My life was put at risk for so much danger. Success turned into failure. And my love turned into anger. Silly me. Every day it seemed to rain. And the more that it rained, the more fuel I had to inflict pain on my wrongdoers and those that claimed to love me. I would often say, I'm gonna make them pay, you just wait and you see. I put the blame on everyone else, considered them bad for my health, because one by one they took a piece of me and left me broken. Tarnished my dreams and left me hopeless. Mama and Daddy didn't want me. A sibling took my virginity. Nobody wanted to befriend me because I was knowledgeable and labeled a geek. The first guy I loved, he beat me with his feet. The first girl I loved drove me crazy mentally. I was experiencing a hurricane, pain on top of more pain, living a life of shame, stamped as damaged goods. So I picked up the tobacco and I put down my books. I picked up the Bible and neglected my looks. I lost my value, said to hell with my morals. The good in me has spoiled. I brought my light to a flicker. Misery got thicker, life got iller, I was close to becoming a killer. So I took the knife to my wrist and I slid it across my arm, which caused little harm but not the result that I was looking for. So I closed the rope in the door and I tied the other end around my neck. I began crying because I was done trying my best. I was ready to give it all up. I was too done with looking for love. But obviously, I failed at that too. Seemed like my life was cursed with the blues. Until one night, I remember my life when I was a light. Despite my sorrows, I was always joyful. I was too blessed to be stressed. I was God's child. And the fact that I woke up to see tomorrow reminded me that my purpose was not yet finished. I wanted that life back. I got tired of living in pitch black. So I fell into my knees and shouted unto the Lord, forgive me, forgive me. Come into my life, Lord. Use me, wash me, cleanse me, love me. And since that day, my life has a new glow. My light has returned and washed away my sorrows. I've learned that in the end, anger hurts no one but the person angry, and life's too short to be anything but happy. Yes, things will happen that will be out of our control. And yes, people will let you down, but none of that matters now. You have to take care of you. Love you. Because no one can help someone that doesn't want to help themselves too. And no one wants to love anyone that's filled with so much anger because it comes with too much danger. I'm not preaching, I'm testifying. Decisions were created so that we may choose our destiny. Decisions were created so that we may choose our destiny. Please stop living blinded and let go of that grief. We all know right from wrong, and we all sung some sad, sad songs, but life is supposed to be harmonious, not venomous. Find your light. Let it shine bright before this world consumes you. Don't block your blessing trying to fix what God has covered. Remember the experience and learn the lesson. Let go and let God come forth through you. Let go and let God come forth through you. If you're like me, I'm like a true seeker, what people refer to as true seeker, because I see all the many pathways that introduce us to that higher being, that divine source, that the thing we call God, the thing we call Allah, the thing that I like to say spirit, because I think that encompasses the fullness of it. Understand we each have an embodiment of spirit, because you're breathing. That's all the evidence you need. You're breathing. God is everything. Why wouldn't it be you? But you have to get to know the God within you. You have to cultivate a relationship. You have to actually let spirit come forth. It happens on its own, absolutely. But it's so much powerful when you are in relationship with it. It's so like you get to see evidence of it in relationship with it. You're going to keep thinking it's something outside of you if you're not in relationship with it. Whatever pathway leads to that relationship, walk it. Honor it. Allow it. Let God come forth through you.
Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. The people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Cyphers, do your thing, yo. Kamal Imani TV.
We have some beautiful people in the house today. We have our co-host, Idara Atriri. We have our other co-host, and her name is Summer Solstice. And our special guest, DJ Revie. What's up, money?
Peace.
All right, so we about to get it popping. Y'all stay tuned. One. We here, like I said, with DJ Revie. All right, so Rev, man, once again, man, thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I know you're busy. You know, you got a West Indian in your family? Because I know you got 8 jobs.
I got 8 jobs. Constantly on the grind.
Yeah, right.
Constantly on the grind.
Right? So, you know, it's a precious moment. And that's why I thought I wanted to be in some of this right up in here because, you know, we go way back. Like Similac, you know.
Yes.
We go way back like Cadillac. Yeah, Cadillac. We go way back like Artifacts. You know what I'm saying?
Artifacts, I love that.
Sure indeed.
Yeah, so, well, first let me just, you know, let the people know a little bit of your backdrop. I guess you could too, but it's better when somebody else does that.
Right.
And then you could add on and fill in what I missed.
True.
All right. I remember this brother back in the days of women. DJ Revie and the Kazone crew, Breakout Brothers, and we used to be in the high schools in Teaneck, Inglewood, Hackensack, and they had these big monster speakers, and everybody be battling, battle with the DJs, battle with the MCs.
Yeah, the crates still.
The
crates was real.
Oh, yes. The vinyl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I remember them days and just the energy. You know, you was probably going to get in a fight that night, just trying to go to a party. Or you might get robbed.
Yes.
Or attempted robbery. Or something will jump you, or snatch a nameplate. You know, be at Passaic and Paterson. You know, don't let Newark come. And if New York come over, Brooklyn, everybody is done. You know, so that was an atmosphere, but we still wanted to have fun. You know, you had the fly girls and fly guys and all of that. And it was just a wonderful time. You know, and this man was on there, you know, and we was just ease up your mind. And we was like Rakim said, feed me hip hop, and I started trembling. We was crazy.
Classics, you're dating over here.
I look young for my age. I'll drink some more water. So. Yeah, those was those days, man, and since then you've been keeping busy. I know you got a band and you do concerts. You can speak on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That the enlightened ladies, I'm sure they got some questions. So I'm gonna fall back and let y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Well, 2003, I started my own label, Coco Sun, and I put together a jazz R&B band, Full Blast, and we put out 2 CDs. You know, we did shows with a lot of different people in the game, like Force and D's, Blue Magic, Stylistic, stuff like that. So you know, so that was cool. But I'm a hip hop head. I'm a music head.
Right.
So my background was doing hip hop back in the day, all the battles of the DJs, and you know, and that's why I started out back with, like you said, Breakout Brothers, Kazone Connection. And so I guess it's always been in me, so that's why I keep it going and keep the culture alive. So here recently, I just put out a couple of singles. One is called For the Love, and the new single is called Grand Rising.
Right.
And it's part of an album that me and one of the gentlemen that I have in the band, we decided to do something a little different where he's singing and I'm rapping, but our message is powerful about uplifting our people. And the album is called The Peace and Love Movement.
Okay.
Yes.
All about that life.
Yes. Because we definitely need it. You know what I mean? And my thing is trying to get our younger people to get into, you know, this movement. Because you know, we headed for destruction if we don't.
Right.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
classic in itself. Self-destruction.
Yes.
Trying to tell us years ago.
Yes. So that's what it is, man. We're just trying to keep this music, keep it going, keep the culture alive, you know, feeding people positivity instead of all the negativity. Because you can get that on TV and everywhere, you know what I mean? But we need that positive energy. So that's my focus.
Yeah, so we were definitely blessed earlier to hear the song Grand Rising, and I thought it was so interesting because that's how I greet people. Like in the new day, I always say Grand Rising, and people be like, "Why do you say Grand Rising?" And people say Good Morning. I'm like, you know, I don't mourn, and if you understand the history of the word mourning, then they will understand why I no longer stay, because it's not about you know, mourning, and it's not sad. Although the mourning came from them waking up and being grateful to see the new morning, so they cried in that way. But you know, what is the Grand Rising for you guys?
Oh, that's what it is. You know, and the same way. That's how I greet people. Grand Rising in the day. You know what I mean? We wake up and we feel good. It's a celebration.
Yes.
You know, to see another day of life. So Grand Rising is to me, it's like a celebration. It's to feel like, yo, you know, we here. You know, we rising. You know, we're not taking anything lower than that. You know what I mean? So that's my stand on it. You know what I mean? Is to elevate and keep elevating.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, you know, we don't mourn, we rise.
We rise.
I rise. I get out of bed.
Yes.
So I have a question. Like someone said, we're opportunity to listen to your song.
Yeah.
And I really like the message, like she already said.
Thank you.
But tell me about your name, Rev. Is that your real name or your artist name? I want to know more about your identity.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, it's funny. Rev, I got that name actually from a teacher. When I was going to school, I was GQ style is what we called it. I was wearing suits and ties every day.
Oh, wow.
So I was different than the average, the regular cat that was coming to school. So it just stuck with me because when I started DJing, you know, it was just easy for everybody to associate with me. But I also use it as the REV, Righteous Everlasting, V for Victory. So that's my spin on it.
You know? Say that again?
Righteous, all right. REV, Righteous, Everlasting, and V for Victory.
Yeah. And the Revie?
Revie, oh man, it just I guess it just came with the flow of me doing it. You know, me being around, and I guess I wanted to be a little different than the next cat. So normally Spike would probably spell it R-E-V-E. I spell it R-E-V-I, intelligent. You know
I was going to say Victory Infinite.
Yes. I like that. Yes.
Drop science on
a little something. Yeah.
So was it interesting, especially being a DJ, now that you see, like, you know, the whole DJ movement has changed, you know, no more vinyls, like we were saying, no more pulling out the crates. So, man. Like, what was your take on that whole transition from going from seeing the crates to now it's like people just have this little tiny machine and, you know.
Well, I tell you, I miss the vinyl. I miss the smell, the touch.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Of it. You know what I mean? When you open up a new record and you smell it, you know what I mean? Just, you know, and just the feel of it. You know what I mean? But I don't miss carrying all those crates. So my back is happy. You know what I mean? I feel, but things just keep evolving. So I can't really get upset about it. But if it was my preference, if it was up to me, I would keep the vinyl, but just have somebody else bring the equipment in for me.
Yeah, they got that special little machines that you can carry. But I think also the special part about the vinyl back in the day was also the cover. I think the cover was like something you look forward to. It's like, wow, look at that cover.
Looking at the cover and reading the cover, it's like you got more into the artist. Like you got a chance to really, feel like you really was meeting them because they had like different things they would say. You get to understand who was the producer, who was the writers, who was the musicians on the album. So you got more into the groups, man. You couldn't wait to see Earth, Wind & Fire album, because they was all going to drop a little something on there too. You know what I mean? A little message, but
Well, I gotta say the Ohio players.
Oh,
yeah. Here we go, big number 2.
Ohio players, yeah.
The lady with the fire.
Yeah, they had incredible covers, you know. Yeah. We're gonna leave it right there.
Mommy, what's this?
Funkadelics.
Yeah.
They were in concert where they were in diapers like, whoa.
Right.
They're on another plane.
Yeah.
You can say it's immature, but he don't think it's immature. It means something.
It means something.
Rick James,
Prince,
yes, Bootsy, Jimmy.
Bootsy, yes.
It's just, you look forward to seeing those covers.
Definitely.
So, what's one of like your favorite? Okay, we're gonna do this 2 parts: old school and now. So, one of your favorite records you love to like wait and then pull out the crate, and you know the crowd's gonna go crazy.
Wow. So when you say old school, how far you want to go back?
Like 80s.
Okay. Oh man. Well, see, wow, it's just so many great songs, man. You know, and me, I love a little bit of everything. So
that pump me up.
Pump me up. Yeah. Because they had like a different, because they had like kind of like a go-go kind of feel to it.
And Cats was like, Dr. King go on in the sounds, and the chicks had the baby hair, and it was like.
Forget about the bamboo earrings, at least 2 pairs.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because see now, you know, you got so many different styles of music. Back then you had, you know, like I said, you had the go-go, you had the hip-hop, you had the club, you know, had this good R&B, you know what I mean? So you had so many different styles. So you just, whatever your crowd was.
Oh, okay, you feel the crowd.
Yeah, you feel the crowd out and you say, okay, I can hit them with this one. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because like it was some dope underground songs that wasn't not necessarily played on the radio, like Freedom.
Right.
Freedom was really like a underground. Yeah. You know what I mean? And before,
Wow, I'm like, that's classic. I kind of felt that in my soul. I was like, oh, I forgot about that one.
right. So no matter, you could just put that on and just let it run. But you know, we always used to cut up, you know, the little break part of it, man. But yeah, that was one of them songs. Like you put that on and the crowd was gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? Still to this day.
Now,
you know what I mean?
I kind of know the last song you're supposed to put on. What's that song?
The last.
Nowadays.
Now.
When the party's almost over, a lot of DJs put on this song.
Right.
Before I let go.
Oh, I'm ready to say. I was ready to say. I know. Yeah. That's always going to be the classic, man. You gotta throw that in, you know. And one thing I like about that one, you know, me and LC, we DJ together. He gets the crowd really into it. Like, you know what I mean? He's one of them crowd motivators, and he knows how to, you know, I drop the song, let the crowd kind of sing along with the with the song. Yeah. That's always gonna be classic, man. Always gonna be classic.
Some songs exist and will forever be. And
Yeah.
I'm interested to see like how far in generations will these songs go.
Right.
As far as parties, because I mean, you could be the youngest kids and they'll still know certain songs.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
that song. It's just like
Right.
I don't know. It's like kind of like it's just an energy that just moves throughout the generations.
And so, and as you know, as we get older, we got to keep playing it for the younger ones, so they.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, you know, when we was coming up, our parents were listening to, you know, James Brown, stuff like that. And that's still, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
but
man.
I also think that the new artists remaking these old songs actually help. Like for me, I never knew about the Before I Let Go until Beyonce did it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Right.
I heard that it was an old song. I was like, what? And I had to go listen.
Yeah.
So if these new artists get to do these old songs and remake them,
Right.
it helps for the new generation to know.
True.
Yeah.
And now we got this because we got regentrification.
You can dance to that too.
Yeah, Latino brothers and sisters coming out, they're not part of regentrification. They're cool. ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué lo que?
So your album is the peace and love movement, correct?
Right.
So how do you define peace and where do you find your peace?
Oh man, well, peace. And I one thing I say is like, you know, I won't be satisfied until we all have really peace. You know what I mean? Like, so like peace is like something that, you know, you can find your own inner peace. you know, a place where you can just feel like the spirits is good wherever you at, you know what I mean? But I feel like until everybody, so many people that are being treated so bad and not really, you know, giving all what they deserve, you know what I'm saying? Until we can find that, I don't think we ever really have total peace. So the peace and love movement is like, to me, like, you know, we're searching to find that place where we all can be happy or treated as, you know, like we're supposed to be treated. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, we have so much to accomplish. We have, you know, we get a little drips and drabs over the years, but we got so much more we got to do. But it starts at home.
Indeed.
You know, we got to start at home, teaching our children. You know what I mean? Tightening up that grip, tightening up that family structure. You know what I mean? So, because it's so much that's been ripped away. yeah. So much that the system has did to try to pull us apart.
Indeed,
So we got to come back, you know, and that's like some of the songs that we have on the album. Like we got a song called Legacy, and we're talking about, you know, the fathers got to be there. You know what I mean? To keep that legacy strong. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we got another song called The Fall, where a lot of us get caught up in something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Mike got caught up in taking drugs, got caught up in, you know, on the wrong side of the law.
Right.
A lot of things, like I said, has been designed to have us, to make us fall.
Yes.
But we got to rise above that. You know, we got to get up no matter what. You know what I mean? We got to get up. We got to keep fighting. You know what I mean? And just because we fall doesn't mean that we got to stay there.
True.
You know what I mean? You know, so.
I mean, and oftentimes the fall was necessary.
Yes.
You know, that's where your growth lies.
Right,
you know?
right.
You know, obstacles are just opportunity for your growth.
Right.
You know, it's a testing ground.
Right.
You know, to kind of like see what you're made of.
Right.
See that strength and that willpower that you can pull out. You know, that you develop from there. So.
True.
You know, it's not always a bad thing. People always look at it like, oh, you know, I failed, or I made a mistake, or I didn't do this. This is like, no, that was an opportunity for your growth.
Right,
and
exactly.
So, you know, that's why you can kind of like go back and smile and be like, oh my gosh, I remember when I remember this happened. And it's like, to see where you are now, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes. True indeed. Yes.
So where do you go to find your peace?
Oh man, well.
Or what gives you that?
I creating.
Yes.
Creating. So I love to cook.
Oh.
I love to cook.
Tell, please.
I love to cook. I love being in the studio, you know, working on music.
Wait, hold on now. We can't speak past this cooking thing.
Oh, okay. No. Well, these are two of the places where I find my peace.
Okay. Well, I'm like, no, you give me a meal. Right.
Oh, okay. I like to experiment with different things. I guess you would say I'm a soul food.
Okay.
cook,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm originally from the South. Most of my family is Virginia.
What part of Virginia?
I was born in Richmond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I lived in Petersburg for a little while before I moved to Jersey. Yeah. So, and I was blessed to have my grandmother and all her sisters were all great cooks. So, you know what I mean? So I tried to, you know, just recall the different things that I used to, you know, have when I was young, or just watching them doing what they do. You know what I mean? So I like to, you know, I guess one of my things is I don't eat red meat or pork. Okay. So I experiment a lot with chicken, fish, turkey. So my chopped barbecue I make out of turkey. I kill it.
Okay. He was serious on that. He had to look at you.
Different cornbreads. I like to make different cornbreads, like sweet potato, broccoli and cheese, carrot, You know what I mean? I do, yeah, so I experiment with different little things.
Yeah, you know, we're not gonna talk about this that much, but you know, fish fry.
Yeah, we have fish fry next Saturday.
Yeah, so we gonna hook us up with that
Yeah,
info later on.
you'll give the info, yes.
Fish fry. You talk about fish, you cook fish?
Oh yeah.
Fried fish?
Oh yes.
And what other kind of fish?
Oh man,
Samba.
I love Samba. Matter of fact, that's what I'm cooking today. I'm cooking some Samba.
I remember when. I'm very late. I'm like, I don't eat any meat.
Oh, okay.
I'm an alkaline vegan.
Oh, okay.
But I do remember.
Yes.
I can cook too. I used to throw it down.
Okay.
So you guys are making me hungry right now.
I know. I'm actually fasting, so I'm over here starving.
Okay. All right. I apologize.
Yeah, but I want to talk more about the peace issue we're talking about right now.
Okay.
And it's interesting that we are having this conversation about peace.
Right.
Because it's really very important, especially for adults.
Yes.
There's a lot going on in the world right now that peace is the most important thing ever. And I know it doesn't, that's why it's interesting. I'm bringing us back because when she asked you, where do you find your peace? You didn't say anything external or not personal.
Okay.
It was with you.
Okay.
music.
Cooking, exactly. It's
Yeah.
all you. You never.
Right.
You didn't
Okay.
say hanging out. You didn't say like
That's right.
associating too much.
Right.
So when you want to find your peace, it's
Right.
about you and how you get it.
Right.
Because it's the peace you have within yourself that you spread to other people.
Right.
You cannot not be at peace and want to give peace. It's what you have that you give to people.
Right.
So it's that part of the conversation was really interesting.
Right. I think also when you are able to make someone smile, so through the music, through the cooking, through the everyday conversation, when you see someone smile, that gives you peace.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know, it's just that energy. You know what I mean? That you like say, wow. I always say this all the time, like a little something that I created in the studio, and people saying that they like it or they enjoy it. Wow, that's beautiful. To me, that's more than money. I get peace from that also.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's
To create is the ultimate form of spirituality, because everything is creation. So you get to create. Yes, it's really bringing you back to mother.
True.
I would say inner peace is so important because with all of these external things coming at us and the messages and the marketing, a lot of people break down.
Right.
And we have to have these inner ways to rebuild ourselves.
True. Right. Yeah.
So is there anything that you would like people to know out there and like your movement to know and to entice them to join this movement of peace,
Wow. So, right now I got my site, my page on Facebook. It's DJ Revie and Don Gino. That's our page. We got the website coming up shortly. We're trying to, like I said, through our music, try to bring people together, try to get them on to that positive, good energy. So we're going to try to work with different people in the community, just to broaden that, just to get that knowledge out there, you know what I mean? Just to, so my thing is, a lot of times when things get a little too political, you know what I mean? So you got to kind of pick and choose who you really want to deal with, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, it's all about, I'm trying to get this seat. You know what I mean? So you don't really get the real backing or foundation that you really need. You know what I mean? So we're trying to get to people, through a more organic type of way. Right. You know what I mean? Like so like I said, we got our page up on Facebook, and you'll hear more about what we're trying to do. Trying to help. Different ways in the community. I also have an organization that I started a few years ago called Downtown Uptown Reunion Committee. It started in Hackensack, and every year what we do is we have a big barbecue, And through that, through the fundraisers that we have, we give out a scholarship to a child going in their first year of college. So little things like that, you know what I mean, really helping in the community is stuff that you do, you know, without having all these, I want to be part of it because, you know, I'm trying to get this seat, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, but we want to do it more where, you know, people are really, you know, doing it from the heart, or doing it because they care about what you're trying to do. Yes, indeed, grassroots. Yeah.
Okay, Brother Rev, we thank you for coming.
Oh man, my pleasure. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, sisters. Thank you.
And y'all gonna check out this video in a few minutes, so stay tuned for the video, all right? You can introduce the video on Grand Rising.
Yes. This is our second single from the upcoming album, The Peace and Love Movement, and this is called Grand Rising. It's a celebration, y'all.
All right. Peace.
Grand awakening, it's elevation time, please don't be mistaken. A brand new day, a brand new energy, time to rise like kings and queens like we was born to be. This is for my people front line in the struggle, always maintain righteous and humble. The day we pay homage for all that you accomplished. We're soldiers in the struggle, won't let none stop us. They say the revolution will not be televised, but I just been advised to stream this live on YouTube and Instagram. Pump your fist if you understand, and stand tall, beloved, never fall, beloved. We still fight for freedom, justice, equality, and for all, beloved. Yeah, we shall overcome as finally came, and we can't let nothing take us off our game. So let me put this in your ear and make it perfectly clear. This ain't no microwave movement or part-time revolution. You're not down with the full pound, we don't need the confusion. Power to my people manifest your power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour.
Are you ready for the rise? Raise your frequency and vibe. What a time to be alive. Are you ready for the rise?
Always on the rise, always keeping the culture alive. To my young kings and queens, it's time for you to unify. Yes, wake up, wise up, rise up, open your eyes and get fired up. Quit sleeping too long, your life is passed you by. You need to open your eyes and realize we gotta stop all this killing, genocide and illing. Time for building, rebuilding, universal healing. So improve power moves, make sure all our people is winning. Then we can flip the whole game, elevate and maintain, create and demonstrate a new campaign. A new Black Wall Street, but this time the end it won't be the same. So the freedom fight continues, can't forget what we've been through. Time to elevate our minds, time to elevate our people. Yeah, power to my people manifest your power. I said power to my people manifest your power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour, the grand rising.
Are you ready for the rise? Raise your frequency and vibe. What a time to be alive. Are you ready for the rise?
The black narrator, hear me now, feel me later. Yeah, I can keep it gully and ratchet, but for me that'd be tragic. I'd rather stimulate your mind with that lyrical divine, cause things are getting too drastic. Now I heard one cat tell another cat, watch how you speak, don't get too deep, don't step on toes and turn the other cheek. But the Most High blessed it, told me to deliver this message. So I speak for those who can't speak. I reach those who say you can't reach, and I bring it hot from the kitchen for those who can't take the heat. Yes, God said, do Jeru represent. No time for the drama, the BS or the nonsense. Too blessed to be caught up in that stress, so I elevate to my best. Be6 and above, strictly for the love. Get my hands dirty when push come to shove, and I'm still screaming, power to my people manifest the power. I say power to my people manifest the power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour.
Are you ready for the rise? Raise your frequency and vibe. What a time to be alive. Are you ready for the rise? Are you ready for the rise?
Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. The people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Cyphers, do your thing, yo, shine your light. Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. The people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Yo, the people wanna see you on Flesh the Mic. Cyphers, do your thing, yo, shine your light. Where you at, y'all? Where you at? Where you at, yo? Imani TV in the building, bless the mic. Y'all getting a little sneak peek at the behind the scenes, all right? We here in Inglewood, New Jersey, at my man Danny Hamilton's studios, One Grand Studios. Got my man Revie out here doing the thing, enjoying the music, enjoying the fun. All right, check it out.
You can hold your phone, no matter. Okay. Yeah, don't be a question, man. Everybody got their phone.
She getting them from the side.
If you come in the picture, you got to be
Red rising, grand awakening, it's elevation time. Please don't be mistaken. A brand new day, a brand new energy. Time to rise like kings and queens, like we was born to be. This for my people front line in the struggle. Always maintain righteous and humble. And then we pay homage for all that you accomplished. We're soldiers in the struggle, won't let none stop us. They say the revolution will not be televised, but I just been advised of the stream this live on YouTube and Instagram. Pump your fist if you understand. And stand tall, beloved, never fall, beloved. We still fight for freedom, just as equality and for all, beloved. Yeah, we shall overcome this roundly cane. And we can't let nothing take us off our game. So let me put this in your ear and make it perfectly clear. This ain't no microwave movement, no part-time revolution. You're not down for 4 pounds, we don't need confusion. Power to my people manifest your power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour. Culture live to my young kings and queens. It's time for you to unify. Yes, wake up, wise up, rise up, open your eyes, get fired up. You're sleeping too long, your life is fast by. You need to open your eyes and realize we gotta stop all this killing, genocide and killing. Time for building, rebuilding, universal healing. So improve power moves, make sure all our people is winning. If we can flip the whole game, elevate and maintain, create and demonstrate a new campaign, a new Black Wall Street, but this time the ending won't be the same. So the freedom fight continues. Can't forget what we've been through. Time to elevate our minds, time to elevate our people. Yeah, power to my people manifest your power. I said power to my people manifest your power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour, the grand rising. Hit me now, feel me later. Yeah, I can keep you gully and ratchet, but for me that'd be tragic. I'd rather stimulate your mind with that lyrical divine, cause things getting too drastic. Now I heard one cat tell another cat, watch how you speak, don't get too deep, don't step on toes and turn the other cheek. But the most I bless it, don't deliver this message. So I speak for those who can't speak. I reach those who say you can't reach. And I bring it hot from the kitchen for those who can't take the heat. Yeah, as God said, do Jeru represent. No time for the drama, the BS or the nonsense. Too blessed to be caught up in that stress, so I elevate to my best. B6 and above, strictly for the love. Get my hands dirty when push come to shove, and I'm still screaming. Power to my people manifest the power. I say power to my people manifest the power. It's elevation time, the awakening hour.
Bless the mic, bless the mic, bless the mic, bless the mic.
3 centuries of impending doom. But the one who put the pen to the history never seems to place the devilish architect in the room. Is it that same pen that got the Spartan having romantic intercourse with his wife? They show you the true color of the Persian, but make sure he's sinister and evil. So when it hits your subconscious, you say to yourself, I never want nothing dark in my life. Ring the bell. Somebody got you in a maze. So when I tell you that a Muslim African designed and built over 10,000 palaces in just one European city, does Ivan Pavlov conditioning theory kick in? And you say, no way. They was only slaves. Is this the thinking that they want the world to take to the grave? Billions of dollars spent on movies, books, and plays. Here's the question. Why Illuminati must have you to think that the African and the African American was only slaves? Was Christopher Columbus...
Come on.
Okay, let's get to it.
That's right.
They say Christopher Columbus, but we say Cristobal Colon. It's like you call it rap, but really it's a historical art form, really, which some of y'all will leave alone. Cristobal considered indigenous cowards, and by his own admission, he enslaved them and went on a murdering spree. He said the Arawaks was docile, naked, with no military training that we can control easily. Millions of indigenous died by his demons, plots, and his plans. You know the type of people, if they wrote down the truth, it was written in the sand. But I don't think they got the money from the gold that they wanted. But their sugarcane plantations in Brazil made them mad wealthy. Even kept the Portuguese economy mad healthy. So who is this good-natured Italian explorer that's got a holiday and it's all our history books? But really he was a murderer, a thief, a big investor in slavery. It's funny when you get some patriotic fool talking about his bravery. So who's the historians that keep giving this demon this good and moral and wholesome look? And if you find out who they are, let me know, so we don't purchase or read none of these so-called educated liars' books. Queen Isabella didn't have the dough, so we know Spain didn't finance his trips. So who was the major investor played the Knights of Columbus the use of their slave ships? You may notice I may use one word before the other, but no, his name wasn't Christopher Columbus, and he didn't have an Italian mother. Let me get to it, y'all.
Alright, come on, bro.
Obviously, you want to take the station of eminence, but the caliber you release from the chamber get the response of a rubber band and a paper clip. Plus, your emanation is stewed with degenerates I have on my embalming list. I'm going to preserve them so my progeny know how to classify the demonstrous psychology, lace it with the epidemiology. So if there's a resurgence of whack MCs during their time, they can form unions that embodies a lyricist critical philosophy. Some of your flows are mad insidious, like Etna insuring slave ships. Forget the apologies. Let's talk reparations and get the math together for the Satanists who endowed the Ivy List. You know the type of cat that got the swag of a philanthropist. But in his free time, though, he probably like to swim in a pool of human blood and got a deep, facetious attitude for the indigent. One of the Prince of Wales said if he could be reincarnated, he'd come back as a plague and kill 80% of the people. What man of creation has this type of hate and literally the walking embodiment of evil? Imagine a mind so convoluted they feed you pig entrails, rape everything on the plantation, then convince you that you ugly. So sadistic, call it bystander during the card game, quote the Bible, write laws in Congress. George Tillman and like was the true incarnation of ugly. Benjamin Franklin said that the good Quakers in Pennsylvania were shocked. And I quote, he said when the white savages from Ireland and Scotland migrated on the scene, they was a clannish bunch. It was written that their lawlessness took part in creating a barbaric scene. It said when they used to wrestle each other, they used to bite each other ears and nose off, scratch each other's eyes out. They called the rough and tumble. This was their play sport. The upper class was a little different. If you disagree with them, they call you a damn liar, then blow your brains out. You know the type that was above the law, a traveling man, a mason. Almost no doubt. Okay. The Pope told these savages that the Africans didn't have no souls. So you better believe that the tortures that was released from these demons was so horrific, it probably couldn't be told to another African soul. The cannibalism, barbarism, mutilations and brutalations of epic proportions. It's like when Stalin started there, 20 million Ukrainians. All lie. Give all them demons their due proportions. America, the so-called beautiful. For 4 centuries you conducted one of the worst human holocausts this planet has ever seen. But the truth is so suppressed that the planet is saying that the African American don't like education in the land of dreams. My forefathers came through Sullivan's Island, not Ellis Island. So add 4 centuries of nightmares to those dreams. But it seemed that your wealth got you casting spells like a Kabbalist. Now you're killing an omnipotence. Listen, I dare you. Get your litigation team together to try to get off the angel of death list. You know the type of minds that become very pugnacious when it comes to who wrote the hieroglyph. Sheikh Anta proved that it was an African hand. Now they want to throw aliens on the list. I heard back then that Reagan was goofing and laughing about future attack of alien ships. How far would they go to get us all to jump on this one world government ship? Listen, I want to be like the one who threw the rock at the Philistine, not like the one who worshipped Mithra and used the guillotine. Get back to myself, cut granite like I was using a laser beam. Carry 50 tons down and now, you know, doing those Imhotep type of things. The sheikhs in my circles, they didactic and philosophic, so you might want to group together to counter my synopsis. I'm going to show you the hieroglyphs so you can spit the truth like Herodotus. Change the capital like Akhenaten and take the mythology off the obelisk. It was said that the first 3 pharaohs believed in one creator and didn't deify Cush. After the 4th and 5th dynasty, Cush becomes Amun-Ra. You know, your people should take a look. The Ethiopians mummified before the Egyptians and gave a transparent look. It was said that the Ethiopian sarcophagus was made of a transparent glass. Because of the interaction between the Ethiopian and the Egyptian, obviously your racist theories are transparent trash. Mental note. If the anthropologists have no history, more will say that if the anthropologists don't have history, history said they will change the books. Show me a country that was colonized and I'll show you the burning, the disappearing, and the changing of books. Thank you.
Away, brother. Yo, man, I want to come back.
You got an ocean. You got an ocean, bro.
Yeah, you got good.
Come on, boy.
Last time I was here, man, alhamdulillah. Brothers was playing this tape, man, and I swear I stopped in my tracks because I found out that day that Michael Jackson was a Muslim before he died.
Right. Okay.
This brother right here, alhamdulillah, he told me he spoke to a brother in California, was at his janazah. Am I correct?
I think I remember that.
If you don't know what a janazah is when the Muslims have their burial. And I went on the internet and I seen that it was thousands of people, Muslims at his janazah. So, inshallah, he died as a Muslim. Inshallah. I wrote this poem for that situation, alhamdulillah. I'll start singing and hit the note wrong. Don't leave, y'all. And I got the meaning to the story. I know Islam is the perfect way. If Michael was here to tell a story, would he show you how we pray? Could it be I stayed away too long? Or could it be we are hypnotized by songs? Or could it be what we thought what was right is wrong? Could it be? Could it be? Gross misconduct that sent the note to the earth. According to the protocols, he was groomed from birth. Demon seed, the one who described me and you as being cattle, except for those who use the Talmud in the battle. Are you learning alchemy from the Kabbalah like Madonna to gain fame? I heard Madonna was one of your idols. That's a shame. I heard that Rasputin used alchemy on the Tsar's wife. Oh, you don't believe in magic? Then why is the TV, the Bible in your life? Albert Pike celebrated one of Scottish rites, said that the Kabbalah is the infrastructure of Masonic life. So if a Mason is running this country, is he using magic in your life? No Skippy. It's like when you think of peanut butter, do it gotta be Jiffy? Or are you a free thinker if someone chose what you believe, what you read, what you hear, and what you see? Can colors and sounds and repetitive suggestions manipulate your mental capacity? Are patterns in your life set up like a maze? Can the action be motivated by a catchphrase? The Kabbalah's a book of magic. Has it been entrenched in your life? Is the atheist reporting on TV like a preacher in your life? Doubt is a tool of Beelzebub. Do you got contribution in your life? The question I'm really asking you is, who's your real enemy in this life? Because I wear a beard and kufi convinced some of y'all the enemy is me. While these pharmaceutical companies got unknown side effects in their medicine. So they should be trusted more than me? Look at Vioxx. Killed people. Merck made billions. But the government don't let the people collectively sue up to 200 million. Is it I using the whole country of Colombia to supply the world with cocaine? Is it I went to war in Afghanistan when the Taliban set the poppy fields aflame? Is it I using them poppy fields to supply over 90% of heroin to the planet? Was it I who blew up them levees in New Orleans? Is it I who's a constant stalker of another man's dreams? Was it I who paid Saddam when he was a sniper for the CIA? Was it I who decided that only one color is pretty? Was it I who went to the mob in the 60s to infest drugs in the cities? You think I'm the enemy? Really? Most people say they want to know the truth, but most people don't have the orientation for the truth. So when it's time to digest it, go down like extremely hot soup. Now truth become your nemesis, but you said you want the truth. When the Knight Templars hooked up with the Knights of Columbus in Portugal, did they build slave ships? Did Christopher Columbus come from Portugal from one of these ships? Was Christopher Columbus' father-in-law head of the Knights of Columbus? Some people say they want the truth, but the truth is really something. With British colonization came British thought. I was introduced to Sheikh Anta Diop, and I'm glad he put the Grenadier man on my fork. Because this man is so racist. He put radiation on the bones of Ramses. But if you're programmed in the Matrix, you'll never understand me. Illuminati got the type of wealth, you put it to one side and it tilt the planet. Go take a look at the Knight Templars in Europe, then maybe you can understand it. Forbes magazine said 1914 John Rockefeller was worth $214 billion, but this money wasn't being used for good. I hate to hurt your feelings. Some become belligerent and suspend their thinking when it's time to hear the truth, plus the subliminal seduction is all in the soup. It's time for the knowledgeable and naturally didactic be the ones that spit the verse. Because I'm hard pressed to believe that the truth don't hurt. The anthropologist, the historian, the psychiatrist, and the wisdom from the creator will be the elixir for the contentious. Because this human devil understands that a lack of information leaves the human being defenseless. That's why I pray to Allah that my sons don't be half-baked like David Chappelle. I want them to have the presence and the knowledge to parley with the harvest and yells. And let them know the mindsets of the bush and the quails. And let them know that Vice President Cheney should have been in jail when moving drugs to Noriega, writing in Braille. Could it be I stayed away too long? Could it be we are hypnotized by songs? Or could it be what we thought was right is wrong? Thank y'all. Peace, y'all.
Yo, make sure you're in the spot on January 28th with Malik the Warner, the host, Saadique. My name is Kamal Imani. Listen, all artists, we're about to blow this thing up, all right? Up the mic, bless the mic, presents what? Soulutions. Soulutions. What's up, man? Any shout outs, anything y'all want to say? Or you want to reiterate that?
All right. Much love to everybody out there supporting us over the years. We got Up the Mic and Bless the Mic coming together as one unit and one family.
That's right. This is for rappers, spoken word artists, anyone that want to come out with positive energy. You got them books underneath your bed. You got that stuff you want to express. This is the platform. This is the place. Be there or be square. And come and have a good time.
No doubt. 245 Broadway, Paterson, New Jersey.
All right, we're about expression, so come to express yourself, all right?
Soulutions.
Peace. Urban
Yo, we in Paterson. I need y'all to make some noise. I don't care where you coming from, don't matter if you rich, you poor. Don't let nobody hold you down. Because the greatest doubt is yourself. So, you know, we represent Urban Apostle. You know, what is an Urban Apostle? We represent the have-nots. We represent the have-nots. Why? Because the majority of us, we play rich, but our pockets are broke. So who are we to lie to? So when we make our music, what is hip-hop without the community? We got to keep in mind, hip-hop was created by the community. So why would it go so far astray and identify yourself with something that doesn't even reflect your origin? So we Urban Apostles. So our first song deals with brotherhood. And this is our anthem that lets you know what we're about. So we're going to play that song called Sky, what we call the Urban Apostles. So you can hit that beat.
Yeah, make some noise, make some noise.
Turn up.
Yeah. Check it out. Yo, check it. Yo, check it. We dropping gems.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
We dropping gems.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
Spit our game and no one's stopping us. No more names, we ain't anonymous. Bring dawn today like you Parthus. Check it. When I hit them, I shall like they Pryzna have to reflect what I give them, the session, what I give them. Check the method and wisdom. Got you asking guys in genital symptom. I'm a rhetoric like the metric system. I'm the past like the snakes. You see the future as fast as you blink. It's over with these cat snakes. I want you to see me with the water on a magic paint. A special water in the black states. Right in the smiles of children, I'm laughing in the face. I'm the narrative that we can break lakes. I'm the subconscious about the brain. I love the problem time creates. I'm gonna put no diamonds in this place. I love the props, I don't break. Cause I'm about to count like Alexander the Great. Cause I'm about to count like Alexander the Great.
I say it's long as the sky ain't the limit, so I narrow down my vision. I'm really about to get it. Okay, look. Life be a dream, so I really don't exist. Like what I see, so my soul will be the gift. I stand by reward different ways. Maybe it's raised, keep all my haters ashamed. I never complain, cause there's more to obtain. I'm the alchemist, the avatar, master all the elements. Could never sabotage the God in development.
I'm the God in development. We dropping kids.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
We dropping kids.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
Spit our game, ain't no stopping us.
No one names, we ain't anonymous.
Time of this, nigga gets scared, he doesn't think positive. Same when we dead, thinking if I should live. Black labor knowledge really has a lot to give. We talk to things how talented. I heard him shoot up silence, reflecting from the out there with tired of it. Living like we go down back in 96. Bad body with a full body, cause I like a dick. Search roads with the righteousness. So was lyricism wrong? I forgot what the subtitle is. Sacrifice the God, so the special is. Fashion nigga with the side effects, reversing lyrics, like the suckers did.
We dropping gems.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
We dropping gems.
Yeah, how we chop it up.
Spit our game, ain't no one stopping us. No more names, we ain't anonymous. We break dawn today like the apocalypse. Urban Apostle.
Urban Apostle.
Check it out. Check it. What you know about that EA?
Hey.
What you know about that EA?
Hey.
What you know about that EA?
Hey.
Urban Apostles all day. Yo, check it out. So you know, we in Paterson, New Jersey.
Yeah.
When you've been to one hood, you've been to all of them.
That's right.
It doesn't matter if you in the country or if you overseas. Check it out. Check it. Caught in the struggle.
Trap.
You wonder why the world doesn't love you.
Trap.
Caught in the struggle.
Trap.
These children got no one to run to.
Trap.
The children eat like the jungle.
Trap.
You killing your own with no one to confront you.
Trap.
Caught in the struggle.
Trap.
You better think fast, nigga. Check it. Can't clutch. 400 years of labor, hard to stand up. Clothes with tight colors look like private dancers. Living to be called cute instead of handsome. Brothers be the man up, once king, struggling to pull my pants up. Women were queens, study with standards. Now you can't find a brother that's clean with manners. Now brothers scream like Indian campers from a broken household without no manhood. Many questions asked, looking for an answer. So we look towards the Black Panthers, the nation of Islam. Some can't stand us, cause we been calm, about to explode like a big bomb. We shake the ground like King Kong. We can trade rounds like ping pong. Play you like a door, just to raise the sound like ding dong. Play your eardrums like the musician and sing songs. Like a leprechaun when we break jaw. I scream the same like a ding dong. I overflow like don't you know I left the sink on. I'm the finale you been waiting to bring on. I'm blessed to fight like paper and drop some ink on. So you better not blink wrong. I'm that C-bomb. You better keep your drink on. Sometimes we don't know where our life's gonna be, but when it's time to eat, with all the madness, we go savage. Murder apostles, let them have it.
My bird is trapped in the mental prison. I have to teach and preach a brighter vision. Try to stay consistent, but it be hard at times. The block hate really stronger than the racial tension. The young snakes keep envy in the face expression. Not to mention the constant self-doubt spread each other. Shit, I'm beyond great, elevated beyond hate. My path been dope and written, no forgiveness. And my brother's heart, mind up, feeling deep waters, still sharks. But my heart has a part where that blood be flowing. The blood be the healing, so I'ma keep going.
God got the demon inside of me. I can feel the rhythm on a daily basis. Secret goals still crazy, tell you so. Let your eyes, you can feel the vision. Murder nigga for his life. Good wisdom. Let me give it to my story to the man, the critic enemy. Really have a mental vigilance. Deliver words with expensive ratings. Advice from positive to negative. From black genocides to